All right. Watch out. Turn your TVs on because Black Excellence is now on your screen. We appreciate all the love and support. All glory to God. If you're on YouTube,
What's
make sure
up?
you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also on TikTok, keep tapping that screen. We appreciate that. And follow if you are new. Uh Black History Month still going on. And guess what?
That's right.
Wrestling's still going on as well. Last time we was here was Monday. We seen Monday Night Raw and NXT. I'm your favorite guy with the glasses.
The boy that broke Kage.
We are the No Pop Bros. So what Pat, what you want to talk about first, man? We got a lot of things to talk about. What
Man,
what you want to talk about for today?
let's let's
Start it
let's
off.
jump right into Raw, man.
Okay.
First off, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my overall for Raw, and they ain't scored this high with me for a minute. I'm giving Raw 8.
Okay.
I'm giving Raw 8. Uh, First off, Happy Black History Month. We saw Obafemi come out and decimate the War
Mm-hmm.
Raiders, Dolo by himself, no tag
Mm-hmm.
partner needed. Uh, the ruler has shown why he's about to be the ruler on Raw. That was a good ass way to book Oba to make his debut strong and to make him continue to look strong. So that was a great thing for Oba. What was your thoughts on that? How'd you like the presentation of Oba for his debut?
Uh I thought it was a little different. Obviously, I mean, those two are not jobbers,
Yeah, you see
the War
everybody saying they
Raiders.
jobbers. A
They're
lot of
not
people
they
saying they
yeah,
jobbers.
they're not jobbers. It's just I think jobbers is a talent that's always losing. Those are champions. Those are, you
Former
know,
champs, yep.
former champs. They've done things in the ring. Obviously, booking comes into it, but a jobber is somebody that's always it's
How
just
you doing,
booked to
Haley?
just do that. What's up, Haley? It's just booked to lose.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
it. One of those people that just, hey, we're in Toronto, we got a local talent. That's a jobber,
Right.
I think the way they was looking, they was very surprised that I don't know what they thought they was gonna do. I mean, obviously, it's scripted. But the thing is like how they did is like they're looking like, oh wait, I thought we was in a tag team match. What?
Right. They
Wait, we're
look
doing what?
confused.
Right, and then now we getting beat up, and then it wasn't even a match. It was just like, nah, this we came to get whooped, and he did his thing, came to the ring. It seemed like he was a little bit pissed off after what happened Saturday. He didn't say nothing, so I don't know if this is like a
Now,
new level of Oba, but I like
I
it.
don't know. From the thumbnail they used at first, I thought it was damn Eric Rowan. From the thumbnail they used
Oh,
on YouTube, I was like, hold
yeah,
on, he beat
yeah,
up the Wire Six.
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh no, this the War Raiders. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, see, throw me off with that beard and just the bald head.
Mm.
But man, yeah, Oba looks solid in this. Man, Finn cut a good promo addressing his attack on CM Punk.
Was that on commercial?
Probably because they
Oh,
put
'cause
it
I don't
on
remember
YouTube.
seeing it.
It was
Oh,
probably
okay.
on
All right.
YouTube.
Okay. All right.
He put a promo explaining why he attacked him. He just basically said he said tired of people not respecting him, bro. He tired of
Okay.
the disrespect, and I ain't mad at Finn. He should be tired of the disrespect. They've been disrespecting you for years. Ever since you lost that title, you had to relinquish that title you never lost.
Yeah.
So I like that from Finn. Gunther.
Okay. Hey, yo, look now. Look,
Oh
I know,
boy.
I know Gunther so well. I wasn't even in the room. I'm in another room. It's playing right. All I
Look,
hear is
Tim.
AJ Styles music. I told my wife, I said, I bet Gunther come out. I bet that's Gunther. There ain't no way AJ Styles coming out. Cause she was like,
Yep.
damn, I thought you retired. I said, that's not his Gunther. Don't worry about it. Walk to the TV. Who I see? Gunther. I say, yeah, boy, that boy savage for that one. I knew it was him.
That man did not have to put hands and feet on Dragon Lee like that, bro.
He ain't had to do that. He ain't
He
had to
beat.
do
I
that.
mean, Dragon Lee kind of asked for it. I don't know why you came out there and thought shit was sweet. You was gonna just come out and attack Gunther. It was like it's gonna be.
You you
He wasn't
you
gonna
you
do that to you.
you, you know why he came out there.
Oh well, we know why he came out there for a tag team. Y'all known each other for 2 seconds. You were willing to get your ass beat for
No, it's
like
deeper
two
than that.
seconds?
It's deeper than that, Pat. It's
Man,
deeper than
nah. I
no,
know
it's
they
deeper
know
than
each
that.
other from Japan.
No,
What
no, no.
else? What else? Him beating up
It's an impromptu for Rey Mysterio to jump into it
Oh
now.
hell no.
So then
Rey
he can
Mysterio.
retire Rey Mysterio. Now that's the next. I'm telling you, that's the next person. Rey
Ray better
Mysterio
watch out.
is the
He gonna
next
get
person. I'm
Ray
telling you this
gonna
right
do
now.
get big. He gonna do him like Big Show did him on that stretcher. Better leave Gunther alone, bro.
Rey Mysterio is the next person, bro. And by the way, for the people that
Bro.
think that that was original what Gunther did, Brody King does it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Just want to let you know, Brody King does it all the time.
My man lifted him up by his mask. That's another side of disrespect as well. He didn't even lift him up by his head. He grabbed his mask and was like, "Come here."
I
Got
love
all in
Gunther.
the nose hole and eye
All
holes.
right,
It was like, just get up here, bro.
all right. I love Gunther, bro. I have nothing against that man. Bro. That man is
Choked him
hilarious, bro.
out. I had
No.
him dangling there like a carrot, just that he just plucked out of the earth. I'm like, damn, man, Dragon Lee, why you have to bring your ass out here, bro? Like, nah, Ray, you need to go on ahead and leave Gunther alone, man. You better focus
Tell,
on your son. Better
telling you,
focus
bro.
on your son or something else.
He's
You better
next,
leave
man.
that man alone, bro. He about
He's
to put you back with another knee surgery. You about to have
yeah.
knee surgery 25 messing around with Gunther, man. You better chill out.
He's he's next. It seems like
Look, bro.
that's the only thing that Gunther likes to do now.
Now, here's something
Mhm.
funny. Now, what you say he about to retire Ray. Now, do we see Dom stay in character? It'd be like, good, I got rid of that deadbeat. Or do we see Dom be like, hey, man, I was supposed to retire my dad?
Well, we went down that lane before, right? With Gunther and Dom. We went down that
and then
lane.
and then end well for Dom.
I don't think Dom wants to
And
mess
then
with
end
that,
well for
bro.
Dom.
Yeah.
But yeah, go through being a menace every Monday night. Tune in, stay tuned every Monday night. Monday Night Ring General.
They really call him the career killer.
Career killer, yeah. Instead of the legend killer, they call him the
Yeah.
career killer now. Yeah, Dom came back. We saw the return of Dominic Mysterio, kind of just to celebrate with Liv.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got to do something else with that. Raquel ain't just let that go.
Come on now. Let's talk about it because there was a lot of people hyped about Raquel and Stephanie
Nah,
and she found a way to win.
I didn't hear the new music. We're gonna go ahead and touch on that. I hear a lot of people saying they hate Stephanie new music. I have not heard it yet.
The first one's better. I will say that the first one's better.
So Stephanie got Def Rebel twice. So she she
Yeah,
got
the
one Def
first one's
Rebel theme that shouldn't have been touched, and then now she got one that you could have left alone. Okay,
yeah, the
got it.
first one's definitely better, bro. Like I heard the new music and I was like, oh yeah, she's probably not losing. And then I listened and I was like, nah, I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that at all.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, we play bro no attention. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, we play bro no
I,
attention, bro.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, you saw it. Okay,
Yeah,
let me make sure you see it because I see it
It's a
too.
lot of. It's a. I mean,
What
hey,
you
it's just
go?
like hey, this is a
Well,
perfect example, right? Everybody tells you to stop eating these type of foods. At the end of the day, you're gonna look at it and be like, damn, what can I eat? You keep telling me don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat this. It's out here. I have to do something. I have to eat to
right.
survive. So it's the same thing. Like, yeah, it's a lot of things that we don't know that is, right? You see all these things about church. Like, hey, as long as you got the Lord
Hey
on your
man,
side, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna let him do let him do his
yeah,
thing, bro.
yeah.
You think
Yeah.
y'all think Raquel going to at Mania? Y'all think Raquel gonna cost Liv the title?
You think it's gonna go that far? Think it was gonna go that
That
far?
man, because Mania ain't till April. Oh, that's a long haul, man.
I just hope they don't do what they did last year, which is this little debuncle of a triple threat trying to
Oh,
get
you
right.
talking about
Like,
like they
Raquel
did with
ends up being
Bianca,
Rhea.
Rhea.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just hope they don't do that again. Like, I don't know if it's the
I
right. I
don't want
mean,
them to do that.
I like Stephanie, so I don't think that's the wrong decision. Obviously, people like
I just don't.
Raquel.
I'm interested with the story you're gonna tell now. Now you got
Right?
to
Yeah,
tell a
yeah.
story because it can't
Mm-hmm.
just be Liv just chose Stephanie. Like it got to be something else to it now. Cause she not gonna go to. She not. It makes no sense for her to go to SmackDown and challenge Jade. It makes absolutely zero sense for that to happen.
Speaking of SmackDown, before you just go to something else, I heard,
Yeah.
not sure, it's not for sure, but Bailey and Lyra might be going to SmackDown. Maybe, not sure though, not confirmed.
Yeah, but why though? You know what I'm saying? But why? You just got a new tag team, and unfortunately, the Bella Twins over there. But you got a new tag team.
I don't know.
Uh,
I would like
we
to see Lyra
saw.
on SmackDown, but
We got Raquel and Liv. I think that's just Liv don't want no smoke with Raquel, so she gonna say what she need to say to not catch them hands.
mm-hmm.
And then definitely think her and Liv, where Roxanne and Liv had ulterior motives for being out there. You ain't had no reason to be out in that match. She told y'all to stay in the back.
She
So
did.
y'all was out there to probably cost them the match anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Inadvertently. Y'all gonna say air quotes, inadvertently.
I've seen some people say that in chats too, that they thought that Liv was gonna cost her, which that's
Yeah.
what she ended up doing. She didn't. Eventually, that wasn't the reason why she lost, but that was a reason for her to,
Yeah.
a reasoning of her losing because the match continued after she hit him with the belt.
It was a good match though. Good street fight.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know. Everybody thought she was changing. I saw people freaking out about Stephanie's gear. I'm like, oh, she got to change her gear back. I'm like, that's just for the street fight, man. It's
But
just for the
why
street
y'all
fight.
worry about her cheeks being covered? Watch the wrestling, bro. Why we worry about that, bro? Like, come
That's
on,
what they
man.
want. That's what they focused on, bro.
Just because she got her pants on, okay? That's probably what she should be doing.
I
Y'all
thought
need to
she
focus
probably
on the
had two
wrestling.
sets of Saudi gear, or she just brought the Saudi gear with her. That was it. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
Why not?
Right.
I was like, Raquel wasn't in her normal gear last night. Raquel normally in the bodysuit.
Yeah, she had jeans on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, jeans and like a little top on. I'm actually surprised Raquel did not win that match. I was thinking for sure she was gonna win that match, honestly. Because I was like thinking story wise and like Road to WrestleMania wise, I felt like it made the most sense. But hey, man,
Would have thought so, but hey, they going a
like I
different way.
said, had a lot of nice things to say about Raw this week. Raw was
Mm-hmm.
actually good this week, man. I mean, you had the Bellas come out and cut a subpar promo, but
You know, there's only 3 matches.
yeah, yeah, it was mostly promo, the LA Knight beef, the Braun Breaker beef. Then you got we'll get to that in a second, Roman and CM Punk, because the boy fried CM Punk. I'm sorry.
You
CM Punk came out there, thought he was saying something.
see Roxanne and Raquel costing both. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bellas, man, come out. They want the tag titles. Like we didn't know that's why y'all both were back to begin with.
Right, right.
Like, ooh, we want the tag team titles. Ooh, okay, cool. The promo just seemed forced. They both seemed like they were just uncomfortable being out there talking.
Yeah, I think
It
they was
just,
trying to figure out what they were. They wasn't sure if they were or heels or face.
yeah.
I think that's what the
I don't
problem
think either of
was.
them knew what they were
Yeah,
supposed to be doing. They just
yeah,
went out there and was like, we just gonna talk to see what
right,
happened.
right.
Uh, I ain't
That's
got
definitely
too
was a
much to
face
say about this
promo.
promo. Yeah, I ain't got too much to say about the promo. It was a Bella promo. The crowd went mid. It was all right.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we y'all told us what we already knew. You want the tag titles. Then we move on. We'll go ahead and cover this. We saw Javon face off against El Grande
Again,
Americano. Not the original.
right?
This was El Grande
Yeah.
Americano.
Again. Well, I guess he got hurt the first time. Makes sense, though.
Yeah, it was again. Javon picks up the win with the help of the original El Grande.
Exactly.
Everybody's saying it ain't Chad Gable because we all saw him come out and do the thank you pose. So he came out and did the thank you pose. Look, man. Again, like I said, this ain't gonna be nothing but Sin Cara Blue, but Sin Cara Black all over again. This ain't nothing but El Clone versus Hologram whenever Hologram come back.
I hope they just do not put this on WrestleMania, bro. Just please, like, do it on a Raw.
Cam, come on, man.
do
Come on now.
Cam,
it
on
a
the
Raw.
Raw,
This
bro.
on WrestleMania. It's gonna be mask versus mask at WrestleMania, Cam. You might as well go ahead and buckle in. That's night one for you right there. That's gonna be a night one match. El Grande Americano versus the original El Grande mask versus mask.
That's a go to the bathroom. Let me know when this match is over. That is not a WrestleMania match, bro. We got to start setting the standards, bro. WWE, you got to start setting. That is not a WrestleMania match, bro. I get it. Y'all trying to. That is not a wrestle. That is a Raw match. That might be like the first thing smoking when we open up. Do not put that on WrestleMania, bro. That pre-show.
Put it on WrestleMania, bro.
Pre-show, cool. Do a pre-show. Don't do that. Don't have me on a Saturday and Sunday.
Nah.
There haven't been any standards, but they need to start setting some. That ain't it. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Locked in, Cam.
They won't.
They locked in. They go Grande versus Grande, mask versus mask. You know what I'm saying?
If they say Louis Kaiser versus Chad Gable,
loser leaves Raw. It has to unmask. It's gonna be for custody of Bravo and Rayo as well. So whoever wins the match get custody of Bravo and Rayo. They get to keep their mask.
Yeah, they gotta stop that, bro. That's gotta end immediately. The gimmick's over at this point.
They both can't be from the Gulf of Mexico. Where they both from?
That's a good question. I don't know. The gimmick's over though. That's it's over, bro. They gotta get rid of this. They gotta get rid of this. Bro.
They probably still make it low key. People probably bought that cheap ass WWE mask too. Nah, I ain't never calling it that, EJ. I ain't never calling it that.
They gotta get rid of it, bro. That's just me though. They gonna do what they want to do, but they gotta get rid of it. Big time. They gotta get rid of that, bro. It ain't going nowhere.
They gotta do something. They either gotta stop it. It gotta stop before WrestleMania, or they gotta have it end at the Chamber. Just to get it out of the way.
Jesus. Okay. Something gotta happen with that, bro. That ain't it.
All right.
I thought Chad Gable was gonna come back as Chad Gable. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, we gotta chill out.
See, Chad, so that's why I'm hoping, honestly, if they do push it to WrestleMania, Lou would gotta win that match. Because I think everybody is to the point where we just want Chad Gable back.
Yeah. For sure. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on at this point.
So yeah, I think that's where we at. Everybody just want Chad Gable back at this point in time. We go, Bronson Reed. Or not Bronson Reed, excuse me. Braun Breaker. Lost his damn mind, bro.
Yeah.
Adam Pearce having a good old laugh. Reminded them once again, the last time we saw the Masked Man, it was Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
I like where this is going. They still seem to think it was Seth. I don't think it was Seth. I kind of stick with Austin Theory. I'm sticking with Austin Theory, bro.
You saw what Logan Paul said?
Nah, I ain't see what Logan Paul said.
He said it wasn't him. He's already said it wasn't him.
See, I feel like by him saying it wasn't him, it makes him look guilty.
Yeah, because he sure was looking guilty in that ring, but I ain't gonna lie, he was looking guilty in that ring when he said Austin, I was like, yeah, you looking kind of suspicious, my boy. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, I also saw a thing about Seth Rollins being the mastermind of all this, and Paul Heyman ended up double turning again and actually going back with Seth. I've seen that as
Yeah,
well.
they need to figure out what the hell. Y'all bouncing Paul Heyman back and forth like a fucking beach ball, bro. God damn, bro. Put this man with somebody and let him stay there for a minute.
Hey,
You
the
just
grass ain't
passing back and
always
forth.
greener, right? He was in a great
I
relationship.
guess.
No, he was in a great relationship for 4 years. You saw something with blonde hair and thought it was cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Blonde hair can't even get it together. She can't even come to work.
well,
Your
got
work
my
wife can't even come to work now. Now look at you. You over here flip flopping. See,
yeah, I can't.
grass ain't always greener, bro.
Paul Heyman need to pick a side. We saw a very ticked off LA Knight come out, trick him with the entrance out in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson Reed, man, he was way too late. Them chair shots was already delivered, and he was out the ring by the time he got there.
You got a new shirt, by the way.
Who, LA Knight?
Mm-hmm.
I bet that shit ugly. I ain't even look at it.
He
I bet
wore
that
it.
shit ugly. So I would, bro. I
It's
barely
red.
pay
It's just a
attention.
red shirt with white words on it. You ain't gotta look it up unless you want
Shit,
to.
so it's
It's a
ass.
red
I'm gonna
shirt with
look it
white
up
words on it.
just for ocular
Unchosen. There
proof.
you go. It might be a unchosen. Is actually a good word.
He is unchosen, unforgotten, just everything. Oh yeah, it does say unchosen my way on the back. It says my way on the back. What the fuck does that mean?
He wish it was his way.
So you want to go back to
Because
being Max? You lucky they ain't have you go back to being Max Dupree with your bum ass, bro. Running a modeling agency. I'm like, you be happy with what you got. This
let
man
me see.
tripping.
Just
Oh my god. Cam, see, this is why I need to stay off WWE shop because it's like every time I go on here, I discover some bullshit that it did with somebody merchandise. $45 for this shirt, LA Knight shirt that simulates him wearing the vest.
hey, that's like them people be wearing a shirt with the that's showing that you got a shirt and tie on, bro. Yeah, like that. Okay.
Boy, you
$45
get
for that is crazy.
$45.
45. At 50 after tax, shipping. Ooh wee. Okay.
Yeah. They're gonna hit you with that $6.99 or $8.99 shipping, so you already know that's over 50 by the time you get to the checkout.
Damn, that's a clearance item, bro. I ain't gonna go. 45 is crazy, bro. I wouldn't wear that shirt in my sleep, literally. I would not go to sleep with that shirt on. That is crazy.
I'm telling
45.
you. Oh
Damn.
my God, Cam. Here you go. Here go
45.
another one for you. All right, this one actually on clearance, Cam, for $16, but I still don't think it's worth 16. All right, there you go. There you go. That one right there.
Yeah. Yeah. You walk in with that shirt with your lady late at night. She gonna be like, what's going on with you? What you got going on? Going through
Yep,
something in
yep.
life, like got a big man
I'm
on your
telling you.
face in that shirt. That's not a good look, man. That's why it's on clearance. No, that's not a good look, bro. That's
That
not
is
good.
a
I've
crazy, bro.
never seen anybody with that shirt on.
That's a crazy zesty photo to put on a shirt because like it looked like he giving you those eyes. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, hey, now hold on,
that ain't
hold
it.
on now, brother.
Yeah, that ain't it. There, I ain't gonna lie. That's not it.
Be like Charlemagne after Safari spit that freestyle. Nah, that ain't it.
Yeah, that ain't it, y'all. Man, that's that shirt. Hey, you see that dust right there on that center fan? Give me that shirt real quick. Let me see that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let me get up there.
all right.
Get the blades
That's
real quick.
all right. You sure that shirt? Yes, that shirt. I am definitely
That
sure.
shirt right
You
there.
want to
You
watch it
just
again?
thought that
No.
though.
Right.
No,
That
no,
is
I'm not
cool.
gonna wash
Yeah.
it again. That's a rag. That's a kitchen rag
Right.
now.
I literally bought it to do this, to clean up,
I
bro. I
like the
didn't buy it to
material on
wear.
it just so I can wipe stuff up. You
Right.
know, I like how I absorbed liquids and shit.
Yeah, they gotta get it. They gotta get it together, bro.
Boy, the merch department for sure need to get it together. We took after a further evaluation of that Roman Reigns shirt. That shit cheeks, bro.
This is how
I
you know
don't
his
like it.
cheeks. I want you to know something. This is how you know his cheeks. Roman wore a fancy jacket over it. Have you ever seen Roman wear a fancy jacket? Normally he wears something he's wearing. He's got a track jacket on, or he just wears the shirt
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
general. Nah, he wasn't feeling that shirt either. He's I'm gonna put a jacket
Nah,
over it. And then when I take it off, it's when I'm walking out the arena. That's when I'm gonna take. Yeah, yeah. He don't like that shirt. I don't blame you, bro. I don't like that shirt either. But they've done better.
the
That
shirt
shirt
is
ain't good
cheeks,
either.
bro.
That's not a good shirt
Yeah,
either, bro.
WWE merch. Y'all need to get y'all shit together.
Yeah.
LA Knight, he spent his night attacking the Vision. You saw him help Penta win.
Hmm.
Penta needed that dub, whether it came from interference or not. Penta needed that dub.
Damn, Bronson
I
Reed.
mean, yeah, Brasserie got the BFT on the chair. Hey, was Roman Reigns okay? This goes to show you, like you said, and like many people said, Roman was right. He gave you 2 years, and you ain't
Hmm.
create no new stars. 2 years with him gone, not being in the spotlight, not in the title picture. He gave y'all 2 years. He went off, did other shit, did little movie roles, did Street Fighter. Come back. Technically, you could say they've only built one new star, and that's Braun Breaker, and that's reaching, and that's
It's not.
reaching.
It's not going the way it should be going. They're not doing it right with Brian Breaker. To be honest with you, he was
So,
fine without Seth Rollins. Correct. Was
yeah,
nothing wrong with Brian Breaker, right? It was
no,
okay. I'm
I
just trying to
think
figure.
WWE has this thing where they always want to give somebody the evolution effect.
Mm,
They want somebody like they did it with. Matter of fact, okay, here we go. So Triple H and Ric Flair did it with Randy Orton, Batista. Evolution, right there.
mm-hmm.
Triple H then turns around, does it again with Seth Rollins. So everybody like I feel like everybody meant to get that evolution rub. Like, hey, bro, you was fine on your own. We didn't need to put you with Seth. I don't even know why Seth handpicked you. Roman interview with Pat was basically
Well,
the same thing Cena told Roman in his promo. Yeah,
you kind of know why they did that with Seth. They be trying to give Seth the glorified um praise, so they be trying to make it seem like, well, you did this, you built this star, you built this star. That's pretty much what they be
bro.
trying to do with Seth. But Brian Bray was
We
his own
all
man. Bronson Reed, own man.
we already saw Seth can't build stars. Ask Buddy Matthews how that went.
Man, he can't hold up. That's the other problem. Is not here to help. He's
Yeah,
always hurt.
Buddy
So
Matthews had to hold that Messiah shit down for a minute. That Rey Mysterio storyline down for a minute because you was hurt.
yeah, it just gets to a certain point where you just can't keep asking him to be the guy if he keeps getting hurt, bro. It's just like what Roman said. A workhorse doesn't walk like this. A workhorse
It doesn't.
doesn't always be hurt either. You got to be able to be there. Best ability is availability. So you know,
That's where I'm at. I hope Roman would do that too. It don't need to go back to like I swear to God, if we do this whole thing where he tried to build Jay back up to being a main eventer, we don't need to do that.
I think that might be over.
Yeah,
I think that
we
might
don't
be
need to
over
do
with.
that. We need to see you and Jay at odds, if anything. Like I ain't
I think
saying he need to be the one to beat you for the title, but y'all do need
yeah.
to run that original match back.
Yeah. Seems like that's when they're best when they're at odds with each other, but
Yeah.
Jay seems
Uh
like he on his side for right now. So
I do agree with Tim though. I would hope he would build a younger talent up, maybe like a Braun Breaker, maybe a Bronson Reed, maybe a Oba.
Over. Mm-hmm.
I know people saying Logan Paul is coming. Buckle up, Logan Paul winning the world title. It's not going to be on the back of Roman. I can tell you that right now.
No, I don't think he gonna beat Roman for it. I really
He
do
gonna
see
beat
Robert the
somebody like a
next. Yeah.
Braun Breaker or somebody for it. I hate to say Braun Breaker, but it's probably gonna be somebody like a Braun
Can
Breaker.
be on, or it can be on SmackDown. You never know.
Yeah.
I do see, like, I can see him probably winning the Money in the Bank. I think a lot of people wouldn't like that, but I do see Logan Paul
Nah, a lot
doing
of people
something
would.
big.
Boy, people
Yeah,
would.
yeah,
People would
yeah.
throw a fit if Logan Paul won the Money in the Bank. Because that would make him okay. That would make him twice as obnoxious than he already is.
That's true.
So, hey, yo, appreciate that, King. But hey, see, here's what I feel. People can't really be mad at Logan, bro. You can and you can't. You can hate him as a person, but you technically gotta hate him as a wrestler too, because he technically playing himself.
Yeah, that's what he's
He's
doing. Yeah.
he's playing himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
What up, King? Yeah.
look, man. Am I gonna take away that Logan is he's not a terrible in ring worker. He does his shit when he's in the ring. Do I
Mm-hmm.
like him as a person? Nah, not a fan of him. Could do without him. Winning the world title, I'm not even gonna manifest that. That's something I'm not even gonna talk about until it happens. That's just putting a whole lot of bad juju in there for no reason.
I apologize. I just see what I see. I'm sorry.
I can't put that juju into the air, man. That's like that's like me saying Sami Zayn gonna win that shit. Y'all know it's coming. Just be prepared for it.
Now, see, that's disgusting. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie
just
with
saying.
that. Yeah, I get it. That's disgusting, though,
Y'all know
bro.
it's coming. We got another Saudi event next year, man. Y'all know
You
it's
know they got
coming.
3 this year.
3.
That's what
What's
I
the
read.
What's the other 2?
I don't know. I know
Well, probably Crown
Crown
Jewel
Jewel.
probably going back. Yeah, Crown Jewel.
So I don't know what the other ones, but I heard it's 3. So
Man, we know it ain't
hey,
SummerSlam, so at least that's good.
yeah.
You know what I can see them
Would it
doing
be
over there,
Survivor
bro?
Series?
That's what I was just about to say. It's gonna be Survivor Series, bro. It's probably gonna be Survivor Series because they want Saudi want that War Games match.
Hey, man, when somebody bend you over and you give them all that money, you got to do what I say now.
Hell no,
You got to do what
man.
I
It's
say. When I
crazy.
give you all this money, you got to do what I say.
That's crazy work right there. I can't do it.
Hey,
No
what
sir.
Tommy said to that officer when she was trying to run for mayor, I own you now. You needed this money, I own you now. That's normally how it works. Yeah.
Hell no.
And said, where you gonna do this? Where are we gonna do this Royal Rumble? We gonna make a stadium and we gonna break it down. Damn.
All right, I'm looking
You not
through
gonna
their
keep it
event
up?
calendar right now.
Mm-mm.
So they only got events up until SummerSlam. So up until
Like EJ.
August.
Yo, feeling Cody versus Brock will be at WrestleMania 42. Mm.
Is that
Mm.
this year's Mania 42? Yeah, that's this
Mm-hmm.
year's Mania.
Mm-hmm. As long as Cody's not
I wouldn't
around
be
that
mad
title,
at it.
I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Let him earn the title. I think that's what a lot of people are not understanding, bro. Like, not you. Not you, but you saying, hey, let him. I feel like just let Cody earn the title, bro. Yeah, we'll get to that, King. We'll get to that. We still got some
What are
other
you talking
stuff we
about?
gotta talk about if you don't want
Yeah.
to come up there.
Yeah, they ain't got that crazy listed. Money in the Bank is in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's the one I told you I'm gonna try to see. I already put my email in. Now, by the way, the only reason why I'm going to that, and I told you why, is because my daughter loves Jay Uso.
Oh yeah, she
So
wants to see
I'm
Jay.
trying to make sure. I pray to God it's not a lot, bro. Pray to God, it's not a lot. I'm trying to. My daughter wants to see Jay Uso, so that's the only thing that I'm
Nothing
trying
wrong
to
with
make
that,
sure.
bro.
I don't even care about going to the event. If I can just meet him, we can head back to the house. That's fine with me too. Hey, New Orleans is 2 hours. That ain't nothing. The trip ain't the thing. It's the how much it's finna cost.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
ain't
gonna
worried
cost
about
a
the
pretty.
event.
It's gonna cost a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. Last thing for Raw, we got Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Man, Roman did not waste any time. We thought Roman was gonna make the usual tour. I'm gonna go to both
Oh,
shows.
I thought that for
Roman
sure.
made it
Yeah.
very clear. I've made my choice. He is. We now know it is CM Punk versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Usually when CM Punk in a promo off with somebody, man, he usually giving them the business. But I think Roman handed it to him in this one, bro. I think Roman came out firing on all cylinders in this one. So now a lot of people say the only reason the tribal chief was so good is because Heyman was writing his promos. Do we think Heyman is still writing this man's promos? Or you think
No.
Roman Reigns has transcended to where I'm good now. I could cut my own shit.
Honestly, if you would have told me, if you cut off the first 2 years or the last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
the first 2 years I can see, hey, all right, Paul Heyman writing my stuff. But then you can tell kind of towards the end, I think Roman started writing his own stuff. And like you can tell, it seems more natural. Like it
Mm-hmm.
seems way more natural. And it goes all the way back to a place from years later he's talking about. Years ago he's talking about. And I was just like, yeah. And because at first it looked like I was like, man, is Punk finna talk the whole time? Which I mean, it's fine, whatever. I'm like, is he gonna talk the whole time? But then he came at the end, and I was like, okay, all right, yeah. This feels way realer than it is. And then my wife gonna sit there and say, "You think they friends for real?" I said, "See that? I think that Unreal then made a lot of people start thinking that now." Because I was like,
Uh-huh.
"That's a good question, baby." I said, I don't know. I don't know. I said I know Seth and Punk don't like each other. But I think they work. They just work together, so it's like it's
Yeah, they're
cool,
professionals, yeah.
right? But I said I don't know about Roman and Punk. I said they did a movie together too, so it's like I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
But I
when
said that
Roman brought up that
right,
Z-Bro shit.
right,
Yeah.
right. I said that kind of takes away from this, but I was like, at the end of the day, if they cool, it is what it is. But this was good though. Between these two, it was good. But yeah, to
Mm-hmm.
answer your question, I think Roman, I think he's doing it on his own now. I think he's doing
Yeah.
it on his own now.
Uh Man, like I said, solid promo from Roman. Him saying,
Right.
bro, Punk trying to take credit for him being in the Shield,
Yeah, that was wild.
and then Roman flipping that shit, talking about 2 years or whatever it was when you came back.
Yeah.
Who do you think they asked if it was cool for you to come back? They asked me.
You know what that sounded like? The Brock Lesnar part. When he was
Yep,
like, who's that cameraman for? They came to see me. I was like, yeah, they kind
exactly.
of like the same thing. They asked me.
You know what? Get when he said that shit though. You know what he said that shit to Punk. It gave me mad David Ruffin vibes. He's like, ain't nobody here
Oh,
to
yeah,
see you, Otis.
pretty much. Pretty much.
That's what that shit gave me. When Roman said that shit to Punk, it gave. I was like, you might as well just say nobody came here to see you, Otis, because that's exactly what I
Yeah.
got from it.
I think it was really detailed though, because I know obviously people love Roman, but I think like just listening to what he said at the last
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes, it's like when you have been waiting for this opportunity. Obviously, he's never had the opportunity to say this stuff because bro teaming up with me the first time because he came and helped me. This next time he's teaming up with me. And then all these other stuff is like, all right. So then it's like, now I have an opportunity. Now I have a reason to say this. Let me go ahead and tell you what's been going on for the last 2 years with you, bro. First of all,
Right.
yeah, the movie thing. Cool. That's fine. I thought we was cool, right? Then you come behind my back like I'm some young boy. I was like, okay, yeah, he turning up now.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, see, I don't remember. I seen everything you didn't say. I didn't seen everything you said. I've seen everything you done. You try to get my cousins involved. You took my work wife away from me. Nah, now we finna get straight to business. I'm picking
Oh
you
yeah.
because I hate you. I was like,
Well, I felt every bit of
yeah,
that. When he said, I hate
yeah.
you, I felt every bit of that. Like, I felt it from his soul. I was like, all right, this man Roman is not playing.
He cooked him on that bracelet too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, would you fight for that bracelet? Yeah, we ain't fighting for that. Hey,
Yeah.
that's not what we doing here. I do agree with Bully though. Bully Ray, he said, I don't want to see a match. I want to see a fight. I'm with that too. I don't want to
I
see,
fuck with that. Oh, for sure.
yeah. I want to see a
This
fight.
gotta get personal. The build
Right,
for this
right.
gotta get personal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But what you score Raw, Cam? Overall.
I give it a 7. I want to see more matches. I'm cool with the promos.
You want to see
I
more
want, how
matches?
I am. I want to see more. 3 matches is not enough for me.
Yeah. I
Two
agree
and a
with that.
half
I can agree with that.
hours. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just saying in general. 2.5 hours, 3 matches is
Nah.
wild, bro. I
I see
want to
what you're
see more
saying.
matches. Yeah, I want to see more matches. Obviously, the street fight was long, but we get a repeat match, and then we got 2 repeat matches, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
Bronson Reed and yeah, I just wanted to see a little bit more fight. And then hey, the Usos on commercial,
I ain't even
you get
see
a
the
drop down
promo.
on that. Yeah, you get a
Yeah, I
drop
ain't even
down
see
on
the
that one
promo.
too. Yeah, so 7. You can't do the Usos like that. I get it.
Oh,
People are
okay.
saying about Jay, about the yeeting and all that. I get it, bro. But
Yeah, but
don't
still.
tuck your tail and hide. Don't do that.
But still.
Yeah, I give
But
7 though.
yeah, 7, 8. But hey, like I said, I gave it an 8 because I'm like, look,
Yeah.
Raw for me hadn't been hit like that in a long time, so I thought I gave it an 8. I thought it was a halfway decent show. Uh, yeah, they probably showed that Finn Balor and that Usos promo during commercial,
I'm gonna check the Finn Balor one out. I'm gonna have to check that out.
but the Finn Balor one is on their YouTube page.
Okay. I'm gonna check that one out.
But we had NXT last night as well. I thought another solid show. Another solid show from NXT. We got a new interim GM, Mr. Robert Stone, is stepping in as the interim GM. We all know interim usually ends up being permanent.
Mm-hmm.
So, or they just looking for somebody to take over for Robert Stone. I'm cool with it for the time being. You
Mm.
know, it's a band-aid. It's a band-aid for a situation that needed a band-aid. So Robert Stone is the obvious choice, especially after you released the old girl. I forget her name. That was running around with Robert Stone as well, the blonde.
They did release her? Okay. All
Oh
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
I know what you're
released
talking
her.
about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I wish Ava would have stayed, but you know, they
Not
probably was
Ava, you
like,
say. Not Ava.
no, not Ava. But
Call of Duty,
we
we
saw
hold on. Call of Duty, we
what?
thinking Logan or Theory. Go ahead, Pat. My bad.
Yeah,
Just trying
Logan
to
in
answer the
theory.
question.
Ain't gotta be Logan in theory. So we saw Tony D'Angelo come out, cut a
New
promo.
theme. That's a new theme, right?
New theme. That is a new
Okay.
theme.
All right. All right.
Yeah, that is a new theme. I like it. I like it. I feel like it fits the new look.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I did notice what somebody said in the comments under the video. They said like the accent is still there, but it's not as thick.
Mm-hmm. That's what we had said last
Like it's
time. Yup.
we got a little bit more seriousness to Tony D'Angelo. First
Mm-hmm.
off, for him to come in, because normally when people come back from a long hiatus like this, they want a title shot immediately. Tony D'Angelo, like, hell no, I got to put my hands on Dark State first, and
Mm-hmm.
then we going to see what happens. I was like, Dark State, Tony D'Angelo is like Scarlet Witch right now. You took everything from me, and Dark State is Thanos. You took everything from me.
You about to take it all
That
from him. Yep.
I'm telling you, now he coming for everything Dark State got. Now, Dark State ain't winning no matches. First off, he gonna cost him those tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Lennox, you might as well go ahead and those title aspirations. Go ahead and wrap them up and throw them away. Tony D'Angelo ain't gonna let that happen. Color James.
Just be you, bro. Just
Just
be
be
you.
Color James, bro.
Yeah,
I
just
ain't
be
got
you,
nothing
bro.
for you. Just be Color James, my boy.
Just be you, bro.
But I like this promo. I liked. He said this ain't about management. People are flaming him a little bit in the comments, talking about he the Punisher now. I'm like, I guess. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
By
Let
definition of what
rock.
he said, yeah, he is the Punisher.
Yeah. Yeah. Let
But
Tony
I'm glad
D
we
rock,
only got
bro.
to see him speak for more than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. A new I'm still trying to figure out if he's a heel or face. I guess he's a face right now,
I
but
think he in betweener right
in
now.
betweener, yeah.
I think he a
Yeah,
tweener
yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
Rob Stone.
Rob Stone, I'm gonna let him cook because I mean that was like because like if it was like something they got to build up to with like Ava maybe working the
Yeah.
angle to where she got like fired, we would have got somebody better. But
Kind of got
I
thrown
feel like
into him.
Ava was like, I'm not renewing my contract, so we need to pivot quick. So Rob Stone was like the quick answer, the quick
Hey.
band-aid to slap over.
But let me ask you something, Pat. This is the same thing when we talk about the Cody Rhodes thing when you're going to watch a movie or going to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you kind of know the contract is expiring, don't you gotta like be ready for for this? Like you can't just be incompetent and be like, oh, she'll sign on the deadline. Bro, if she ain't
Yeah,
signed in the last week and a half, what makes you think she's gonna sign today?
she
Like,
not signing. Yeah,
how about make something, be creative, try to find like it seemed a little bit. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with Rob Stone, but when he came out and he was like Aaron GM, and this is the first time we seen him, I was like, okay. All right. Now the idea he came out with was cool. That was fire now. I've been waiting on somebody to do that. We'll talk about that
what's that?
whenever you get to that match. Well, I said we'll talk about it when you get to that match.
Oh yeah.
About what he did. I thought it was fine. I've been waiting on
Oh
somebody to
yeah,
do
I
something
know what
like
you're
that.
talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. People they should do that more often. And shout out to my guy Shiloh Hill. I don't tweet as much, but I did tweet last night because I was like, man, that ladder match was great. Whoever organized
Mm-hmm.
that ladder match produced it fire. And he was the only one that liked it. I was like, damn, all right, Shiloh Hill. I mean, I don't even tweet like that, but I
Yeah,
thought it was
Shallow
cool.
Hill, man.
Gotta give
Like
a
I
shout
said, I
out.
like Shallow Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff.
But
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the match. Ain't gonna jump into
one second. Let me tell you this.
it. DeAndre say you want to
All right,
see
we're
some
gonna
more Miss
start off
Parker.
with we had the all right, everybody wants to see more of Miss Parker. We getting there. We getting there. We saw the triple threat match: Izzy Dame versus Lola Vice versus Thea Hale, where one Izzy Dame retained. Lola Vice, uh,
I got some ice
Cam,
for her. I got some ice
Cam.
for her. Hey, I know where to go to get some ice, baby. You need your hand iced up. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know, I can rub that hand for you. Whatever you need me to do, because that's the lady they call her now. Yeah. Long braided hair. Yeah, okay. Hey Lola, if you need
Oh Lord,
something,
she
I'm
is
here for
not
you.
stealing her fiance gimmick, bro. She is
Yeah, she
not
is.
doing that.
She is.
Oh my Lord,
Yeah,
Kalani.
Lola. If Damien can't do it, I got you. Yeah. She hurt her hand last night on the ladder, bro. So we gotta make sure she's straight. That's the same hand she
Well,
hit
look,
in the
man,
back. That's not.
I'm gonna let
That's
KIA.
consoling.
Appreciate you, Corey. Kaylani, do
What,
your
Cody?
thing.
Corey? Okay.
You're her. You're her now.
Yeah, she
Whatever.
hurt.
Cool. You got your hair braided like you an MMA fighter. Talking about Lola can't knock me out no more because she threw the loud like she got two hands. Who she got two hands? Who the hell say she can't backfish you in the other one?
All right.
Who's to say? Who's to say they ain't gonna put a cast on that shit? And you just gave her a weapon.
Mm-hmm. Hey, there you go too.
So I'm like, ooh, she can't knock you out anymore because you slammed the ladder on her hand. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I shook my head when I seen her come out. I said, boy, they ain't gonna never let her win nothing. Ever. She ain't never gonna win nothing out here, boy. Only thing she won is Dr. Mystery
Nah,
Iguana, boy.
bro.
Jesus.
That's true. Didn't she just have a whole like little angle? It wasn't no love angle, I guess. It was something to
Yeah.
like where
So,
she was basically fighting over Iguana with another
yeah.
luchador,
And she
lucha
won.
chick. God, what are we doing, bro?
It's not
What
a
are we
it's not a
doing with Lola
title, bro.
Vice? Okay.
Can they put the Heritage Cup
The
on the
match.
women's side?
I don't know. No, no. The match
Robert
overall
Stone.
was good.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
surprised we
old.
didn't see Tatum actually.
Mm-hmm. Same.
No Tatum. It was your typical triple threat. It wasn't like nothing to like write home
Nothing too
about.
cool. Right.
I
Right.
feel like it was just used to move along some stories. Like it was used to
Mm-hmm.
move on Lola Vice and Kehlani. We'll probably Thea Hale continues to say, "Oh, I'm gonna get this title back," even though you weren't supposed to win it to begin with. But
Don't tell her that out loud, Pat. She might get
I
mad.
ain't gonna tell her that out loud. She gonna crash out. I ain't gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
She too hyper for me. Uh, and then we didn't see Tatum, which I was actually shocked by. Like I said last night, so that was actually the one person I was actually hoping to see throughout the match. I thought Kehlani and Lola were done.
I thought so too. I'm like, damn, same vortex. But yeah, we just in the keep like it's a rotation.
No,
Jada,
just stuck.
Lola, Kalani. In the same rotation. Them three just fighting each other.
Just stuck. Yeah.
Yep.
We saw the tag match that ended how I kind of expected it to end. Zaruka versus the Elegance brand. Now, I would say this. Y'all got to stop making Zarya seem like she the jealous ex, bro. Because, like, she gonna get mad talking about somebody just... everybody doesn't just run off to the Royal Rumble. So I'm like, she ran off to the... I swear she told you she had a spot in the Royal Rumble. I swear she told you that shit. I swear you was right there when she got picked. So what are we mad at? I think you just finding stupid reasons to be mad at Sol Ruka every week. So you can justify your heel turn. Just turn already. Just turn. We know it's coming, especially after last night.
They doing
Cam,
my
you look
girl.
like you got something to say about this
They
with
doing my girl
Zarya.
dirty, bro. They doing my girl Zarya dirty, bro. They got her looking too emotional. She's too emotional, bro. That is not how she was when she came to the WWE. She was beating up men. Now she out here crying because somebody went to somewhere to go do some work. Man, we got, Rob Stone. I need you to do something different with this, bro. I need you to
Rob
make her like a
Stone, two
monster.
damn phones.
I need you to start looking like a monster, Sean. Zarya is a monster. That's what she is. She's not soft.
Exactly.
She's not cuddly. And I'm trying to figure out why you leaving me. She keeps saying I want to be by myself, but then it's like she go back to being emotional. So hopefully they'll figure it out. But that's the only issue I got with Zarya right now. Push Sol Ruka.
That's
I'm with
all.
Sol Ruka too. I love Sol Ruka.
Oh
But
yeah, I love Sol Ruka. We love Sol Ruka over here. Now, I saw somebody put out a very interesting video. They saying which I kind of agree with. If the Saudi crowd knew Sol was half black, I think those cheers would have turned into boos.
that's so wrong. But it's probably true, bro. But they can only see what they see.
Exactly.
It
All they see
don't
is
it's not
blonde
an
hair.
indicator that's saying,
Yeah,
hey, I'm
it's the
half
blonde
this. Is
hair, light skin.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We only see what the color we see. You know? So
The
that's
Saudi
pretty much
crowd
what I put
always
down.
right. Saudi crowd is always whack, bro. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of the Saudi crowd. They don't put out
We're
enough
not.
energy. Like me and Cam said earlier on Monday, actually it was after Saturday after our Rumble review. During our Rumble review, we were surprised that some of the women actually even got cheers this time. You know,
I think it's now a certain point where they've seen them enough where they cheer
yeah,
for Rhea,
Yeah.
Io, Charlotte,
Yeah.
Bailey. You seeing the certain ones we like to cheer for. So yeah,
Boy, they was ready to
yeah,
pack.
yeah.
Boy, they was ready to pack Lash Legend up though.
Naya, same way they trying to boo her.
Yeah. Oh
No
yeah, they
pop for
built that huge
Zelina.
ass stadium for 25,000 people. Just bro. Don't even get me
Uh,
started. But hey, people will say as long as they making money,
yeah.
get your money,
So
man.
well, I thought it was interesting that they had that match, right? And then like right after that, Fatal Influence comes out. And I was like, all right. I was like, she finna talk about Soul, right? Like they just lost. And then like,
Yep.
yeah, bam, the Soul comes out after everybody. Kendall Gray came out with Quinn with Ren, and then Zarya comes out first. And again, she's just emotional. And then Soul come
Rinse,
out, and it's
I would say there's no Rinse and Leclerc got to shut the fuck up. You got to be quiet. Like, yo, Rinse and Leclerc now. Don't let this Rin QCC shit go to your head now.
yeah, it's definitely hell. She been wilding. She said that the Zarya ready to rip her head off. I was like,
Boy,
hey,
that's why I was like, you just be sit over there and be quiet. You a sidekick.
yeah, yeah.
Just be quiet. Hey,
Um,
the
but
crazy thing is, bro,
go ahead.
fucking what's her name? Damn, Rin Sinclair, bro. I ain't saying you old as hell. You old as hell by NXT standards.
She been in
In
that
my
long?
eye,
Damn.
Rin Sinclair been there for a minute, bro. Rin Sinclair, okay, she 30.
Wow, she don't look 30, bro. I'm sorry. I
She
mean,
30.
maybe the camera's just doing her justice. She don't look 30 though. I might have thought 23 or 24. Okay. Damn, 30 is crazy.
She 30. Ricky Saints is 35. I feel like some of these people ain't got much, they about to hit the 40 club and ain't in the main roster yet.
Right. 35, boy. Jeez. Mm.
So now hold on, I got one more to look up because I know he up there too because he was over there for a minute too. Yeah, Ethan Page 36.
Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna have a long run.
Ethan Page though is gonna have a beautiful main roster career. Do y'all think that Roman Reigns is the GOAT of the entire WWE of any other wrestler included? Nah, I can't say that about Roman. He up there, but I can't
Roman
say
top
GOAT of WWE.
Roman top I can't remember. I think I got him top 5 or top 3.
If we talking about
Yeah.
overall, we talking about like impact and stuff. Roman is at least top 5, but if I'm talking about overall impact, and I know some people gonna be mad at me, overall impact of the company and all of that shit, number one probably gonna be John Cena. With the Make a
Okay.
Wishes and the merch sales and the albums, the movies, John Cena. Overall, no, I'm not putting Roman Reigns in the top 5. We talking about overall wrestling. Nah, Roman Reigns not my top 5. Now we talking about overall WWE. Yeah, Roman Reigns in there. I'll put Roman Reigns in there.
Yeah, I guess it just depends. I got Roman in the top 5 WWE though.
Yeah, I got him in top 5 WWE.
Just some
Overall, nah. Overall, nah. So last match we gotta talk about. We both enjoyed this match. Ladder match. I'm gonna say this. Keanu still looked a little like he needed a little work. Like he looked like he wasn't fully prepared to be in this match.
they made him look like they made him look like a Kane, a Big Show, Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar, like the one that just make the impactful moves, but we're not ready to put you on a title yet for sure. I can do it. I'm gonna go there. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a great match. We both called the winner. Mr. One
Mm-hmm.
Joe Hendry is your new Joe Hendry, not Joe Henry, like some people like to say. Joe Hendry is the new NXT champion. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say his first opponent is probably gonna be Ricky Saints.
Yeah. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So when it comes to the ladder match, I see you, Shayla. I see you. I see you coming. I swear I do. Uh, when it comes to to that ladder match, bro, I just feel like it was a lot of innovative things going on in that ladder match, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
damn. When is people gonna start doing that in the main? Like just in general, I just some stuff I have not seen in a ladder match, bro. The ending, just going back and forth, tilting. I'm like, that's different.
Yeah.
Shallow Hill using stilts as ladders. I'm like, that's different. Now the stacking them on ladders, I've seen that, but like some of the
Yeah.
spots was very interesting. Like, you know, they had four people holding the title at one time. I'm like, that's dope.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, like this is what I like to see in a ladder match. Okay, Z. Okay. And I was
Thank you.
like,
Thank you for the gifts.
yeah, appreciate it. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I think I'm cool with matches like that. If we can start getting matches like this or production in general like this, I think
Mm-hmm.
NXT might be all right. Matter of fact, I think wrestling in general, they can get stuff like this. There was no blood. There were no crazy
Nope.
spots of I don't think no tables involved, just all ladders.
No, just all
Um
ladders.
that 450 by dang, what's that boy name? Help me out. Sean Legacy?
Sean Legacy. Yeah.
He hit that too hard. Whiplashed off the ladder, off the body. I'm like, damn, you hit
Yeah.
that too hard, buddy.
Yeah, he had a little bit too much spin in that, a
Yeah,
little bit too much
yeah,
spin
yeah,
in that 450.
yeah.
Uh,
Keanu hitting that ladder, crazy. I like the match all the way. Go ahead, Pat.
it was a great match. Now, I was recently, I think it might have been on Unreal. I was recently watching a clip. Somebody was talking about the ladder match, like ladder matches in general.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like you always want to hit that ladder at a point to where it breaks. You always want to break because it hurts a lot less. If you land right on stiff ladder, they say it hurts every time. That's like when Ricky took that final spot on the ladder. I was like, oh, please break. I was hoping the ladder would break for him because I was like, please
Yeah,
break.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
fall flat on that ladder and bounce because that's gonna hurt so much worse. That's gonna hurt so much worse. So, but the match itself was great. I feel like everybody in this match got to show off their talents, from Shiloh Hill to Jackson Drake to Sean Legacy, Keanu Reeves. I feel like everybody had their own moment in here to show what they could do.
That too. Yep. I thought the same thing. Everybody, I seem like almost everybody went up there to that ladder to at least touch the title. Or if they didn't
Exactly.
touch it, they got close to it. And I was like,
Got this
this
close,
is
yeah.
kind of how it should be. Like that was like I just think that was like the perfect ladder match. Just the way it was produced. I wonder if Shayna Baszler produced that. I don't know. I just thought that was good though.
I could see her being the one produced. I would love to know who produced the match uh, from that
Maybe
match because that
Cage
match
match.
was really good.
Maybe Cage match got it.
Sean
I
in
don't know if
here?
they do. Yeah, Sean and him.
I didn't even see Sean pop in here. What's good,
Yeah,
Sean?
he said, yo, yeah. While Kashayla and Z was talking, he snuck in and said something.
Now I saw them talking. They said that they got talked down from putting Roman in the top 5. Now, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't let nobody talk y'all down from y'all put whoever y'all want in the
Yeah, put
top
whoever you
5.
want to know. Absolutely. Put whoever you feel like it
Yeah,
is.
put whoever y'all want y'all top 5. If it's Roman, you can put
She
Roman in
said
all
no.
5 spots.
She said nothing. They were just talking about it. Let's see what she said.
Oh, we said he not. Okay,
Okay.
okay. I was gonna say you can put him in all 5 spots if you want to. That's how you feel. Hey, that's your choice. I put him in top 5 WWE, top 5 overall. That's gonna have to be a list I would have to sit down and just like think about.
Yeah. Is it top 5 in general or top 5 in WWE? I don't know. Where
Yeah,
is this?
let's talk about Dynamite for the next 10 minutes, and we can invite people up for the last hour.
That work.
Yeah.
That's not.
So only thing I'm seeing on my side that's promoted,
Oh,
or
okay.
excuse
Channel.
me, yeah,
Yeah.
promoted for Dynamite tonight. We got Hangman versus Mark Davis. You got Ricochet versus Jungle Boy, or excuse me, Jungle. What's up? Oh,
Never
what
mind.
up,
Just go, bro.
AJ?
No, no, man. That's just a match for somebody to complain about. Go ahead, bro. You good? Go ahead.
You got Ricochet versus Jungle Jack Perry. Got Kenny Omega versus Andrade. And then you got MJF versus Brody King for the world title. You got 2 title matches and 2 no titles, 2 non matches don't involve titles.
Mm-hmm.
Uh I don't see either title switching hands tonight. That's just my opinion.
That's I
I
heard the
don't see
same.
I don't see Ricochet losing that national title, and I don't see
Appreciate
MJF.
it.
It's all way better than what I've encountered.
I would.
Appreciate it.
I definitely want to. Now I definitely want to know what she was thinking. Now I definitely want to know now. That's funny. All right, we doing good. Actually,
They
how you
said
doing?
Roman was better. They said Roman was better than John Cena. That's where I couldn't agree. Yeah, I can't agree with that, man.
All right.
I can't agree with that.
No, we don't mind.
But
Let's. What you got? Like 4 matches we got to talk about?
that's all that. Yeah, all we got is MJF versus Brody King, Kenny versus Andrade, Ricochet versus Jungle Boy, and Hangman versus Mark Davis. I feel like we kind of know
We kind
which
of on the
way
same
most of
tip.
these matches leaning.
Yeah,
I
we
think
kind of on the.
Andrade's
Look,
pulling another. I think Andrade's
yeah.
getting another dub.
Okay, so the Andrade thing is interesting. Um, this was in Las Vegas, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Now I've been hearing some stuff, and I don't think it's gonna happen, okay, Pat? But I've been hearing some stuff. And
Yep.
obviously I think it's too early. Now, if they do pull it out, and you pulled it out, I don't think that's gonna happen. I just want to know what's next because they said whoever wins this match would fight in Australia, but who would they be fighting? Because Swerve lost last week. Heyman's fighting, what's his name?
Mark Davis.
Mark Davis. And I mean, Mark Davis, that's just another Don Callis member. So obviously they're
Yep.
just keeping the Don Callis around. So I'm just trying to figure out who would be the next person to fight in Australia. I don't think AJ Styles is coming, but somebody else is around that they're holding around that's like, because they said somebody else was supposed to fight MJF. So I don't know who would that be. But I think they're
I
trying to
don't know,
push
man.
Kenny Omega to fight, but I definitely would like Andrade to win. But I think Omega and what's the name is probably the next feud.
Yeah.
MJF and Kenny Omega. But Andrade definitely deserves to be in that match. But we,
Yeah.
we shall
Oh yeah.
see. We shall see.
Then we got you had Heyman versus Mark Davis. I think we both agree on who's gonna win this match.
Yeah, hey man, for sure.
Heyman winning this match, unless we see some insane interference from the Don Callis family, which I wouldn't put it past them.
Even with that,
I still see
he'll
Heyman
still
winning this
win.
match
Yeah, he'll
regardless.
still
You
win.
can't have Mark Davis beat Heyman, bro. I'm
No,
sorry.
you can't. Dang, they won't. They can't. They don't tell me who produced it. They have a good rating
Ricochet
though.
versus Jack.
Yeah, Ricochet keeping that title. He's keeping that
I
title.
think so too, because like Jack Perry ain't really got nobody in his corner. Ain't Luchasaurus still injured, or they
He's
took
still hurt.
Luchasaurus out? Yeah.
All right. Maybe the Young
So I
Bucks.
mean, maybe the Young
Maybe.
Bucks, yeah.
Maybe. But it's not nothing
Because
too crazy.
Toa Leona and Bishop Khan gonna get involved.
Right, right. They jumped them
So
last week.
that's what I'm saying. So they not too far behind. Ricochet got the Admirals putting them to work. But yeah, Ricochet holding on to this national championship for a minute. Now, I'm going to ask you this, Cam, because I've seen a lot of people say this before we get to
Mm-hmm.
the last match. You think AEW got too many mid-card titles? On the men's side, obviously, because the women only got the one.
World title, national title, continental, TNT. You can say yeah, because TNT's only showed on, kind of only wrestled on Collision. If they, I think they should put. I think Ricochet should be on Collision to add
Defending that
on.
title. That should almost be
Yeah,
like kind of like Collision's world title a little bit.
something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or I mean, you can't put Okada on Collision. You could, but I think he's a little bit bigger. Him with being the Don Callis family. So I would say yeah, and I kind of agree with Z. She's saying it's too many groups. I think it's too many groups too, and
I
that could
agree
be an
with that.
issue as well. Because all right, I think the trios title should be on Collision. I think, and I think another title like the national championship should be on there. So now you got Ricochet, and then you got like somebody like for instance they got then you'll have like the guns on there. Then you'll have
Yeah,
somebody like Jets. You not Jet Speed, but they're a tag team. But the Rascals, you'll have other people that you wouldn't put on Dynamite. You can put on Collision and then add more to the titles. But so let's because some of them they do have too many. That's just like
honestly, if I
what
was
you
taking
doing.
two of the mid card titles and putting them over there, I'd put Ricochet and Tommaso Ciampa over there.
Yeah, because that's what they was doing with Jade. If you remember. When
Mm-hmm.
Jade was the TBS champion, that's the only time you seen her was
Yeah.
on that show. She ain't never go on
Yeah.
no other show. So well, that was Dynamite at that time. But yeah,
Yeah, it was
she was
Dynamite. I
never
could
on the
see,
other show.
honestly,
Yeah,
I could see Moxley going over there, Ricochet too, because Moxley could carry a show
but that's
if he
that's a good
needs
idea.
to.
Yeah, Moxley for sure. I ain't thinking about that one. Yeah.
You could either do the combination of Moxley and Ricochet, Moxley and Ciampa, Ciampa and Ricochet. Yeah,
Well,
I feel
I
like
think
you got
Ciampa's
to.
already over there.
Yeah, I think Ricochet will benefit from it because you're not gonna put
That's what I'm
Okada over there
thinking.
as long as he got this
Yeah.
shit going with Takeshita
Right.
and the rest of the Don Callis family.
Right.
So
How we? I think he put them back on. He had
who?
to. Desmond Xavier, ain't no way. Man, I ain't no way. Ain't no way he cut them dreads and got them dreads back. He had to put them back on because anytime you
So
see him,
so
he got a what's the name on.
I
Bam.
asked the same question. Somebody I think it was in I think it might have been in Polo Live or it might have been Chris Live. I can't remember. Now
Mm-hmm.
somebody was saying you could reattach dreads.
Okay.
So people were
You,
saying he might have just kept his dreads and left a little fro. So once he
yeah.
got released or whatever, just had them reattached.
I forgot about that
So
because I had actually the girl that did my dreads. She said you got like a little spot right here, and she said you got a dread that's a little bit too much dread on this side. I can take this off, reattach it, and put it over there. I was
yeah.
like, for real? She was like, yeah, and I was like,
Yeah,
all
and
right,
just grow.
yeah,
Apparently, I don't. Like I
mm-hmm,
said,
yeah,
I ain't had
yeah,
hair in well over
yeah.
10 years, so I don't know how hair works no more.
Right, he's right. He said, hell no, it's for real. Obviously, he did his whole head. Like I got, it was just one strand. Like I was like, at first, I was kind of questionable about it. I was like, you sure? She was like, yeah, it's just one cam. I was like, I'm thinking like, bro, I got fake hair or some shit. Like, but no, she was like, nah, like. I'm like, it's
Bro,
mine. It ain't like it's somebody else's. And I was like, ah, it's cool.
like I said,
Uh,
reattaching hair. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could do that.
yeah,
I was like, what?
yeah.
That's like I'm like you could reattach hair like it's a finger or something.
Because I had my homeboy had went to the LSU game. He cut his hair because he went to the he a fireman. And then when I seen him, I was like,
Okay.
bro, I thought you cut your dreads. He was like, I did, but I put it back. I was like, what? No, I
Okay,
ain't never asked
see.
him no more about that. So I was like, all right, whatever.
Oh, I see you, Sean, with the profile picture.
There we go. It's like male we. All right, okay. All right,
She
okay.
right. Z,
Okay.
it is like so. Okay,
Okay.
so that's what I'm saying. We do as men. That's what I don't think people understand. We as men, we have our own makeup. Beard is makeup. Facial hair is makeup for us. I don't
Okay.
care what
That
nobody
makes
say.
sense.
That's our
That makes
makeup.
sense.
Because you go look on the internet, watch the videos of dudes having facial hair and then cutting their beards and then walking in their kids, bro. When your kids start crying because they don't recognize you, bro. I watched a video. A dude walks in to the kid's bedroom. His wife, all the kids in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Daughter on the
That's true.
bed, bawling, crying.
That's true. Yeah.
Son behind the dresser hiding because he don't know who this
Who
is.
is this guy? Who's this walking in?
So I'm like, bro, beard is like it's like makeup for dudes.
Yeah.
Some dudes just really don't look good clean shaven. It's the same thing I say with people. If you bald, everybody don't look good bald.
Yeah.
Some people just ain't got the head shape for that shit. Yeah. See, lost half your face. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's facts, though.
and the one cardinal mistake I say anybody make, you got to be one or the other. You can't be bald and clean shaven, bro. That shit just don't look right.
Baby
Unless
face.
you Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley can pull that shit off.
Somehow it works for him. I don't know
Shelton
how
Benjamin somehow pulls that shit off.
Yeah. I
But
think
it's
Shelton
only
got like a
select
5 o'clock
people.
shadow in a little bit, but it ain't.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Bobby
It might be
pulled
the
that shit off.
skin
It works for
complexion.
Bobby.
It might be the skin complexion, bro, because they're a
You
little
might be
bit
right.
darker. Yeah, they're a little bit darker. All right. Tyrese sometimes. So.
Yep. Tyrese, look, bro. That's my guy. Y'all need to leave Tyrese alone. Roman Pierce, my favorite Fast character.
Oh yeah. Well, MJF and I got MJF.
MJF and Brody King. Yeah, we know who's gonna win the match.
Wouldn't be surprised if Brody wins though, but I got MJF.
But if Brody wins, I'll be like, in my all honesty, if Brody King wins this match, I'll be like, about fucking time, bro. Because Brody, I feel like don't ever win the big one.
Yeah.
Now Ricochet look better bald. Ricochet does not ever need to grow hair again. Ricochet looks better.
But see, he got the beard too. You cut that beard off. Yeah.
He cut that beard off. He gonna look crazy. Matter of fact, y'all saw how crazy Tommaso Ciampa looked without his beard.
Another one. I think he just wanted to cut it just to slim it back down. You see, it's a little slimmer now.
Well, so no, he's the reason why he had to fully cut it because he got cut during a match and he had to get stitches, so they had to cut his beard.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Tommaso didn't look good without his beard. I feel like MJF would not look good without his facial haircut.
Oh, we've seen that. Yeah, we've seen that
bad.
younger days.
It's bad.
Younger days, yeah.
The same thing. What's his name? My guy from FTR. If Dax Harwood cut that mustache, boy, he would look crazy.
True.
It's
You
a
got
lot
somebody
of people.
up there?
But yeah, man.
You got somebody up there?
What's up?
You got anybody up there waiting?
Oh, to come in?
Up? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Got a few people in here.
Okay.
Got Z up here.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre.
I can't let you up.
What's up with y'all?
Well, we seen how
Drew
he look.
McIntyre. You take off his beard, he gonna look ugly as hell. Y'all forget his early run when he had like the little peach fuzz?
Yeah, I remember. You remember early Drew McIntyre, Cam?
I remember that.
Drew McIntyre?
The chosen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that facial hair was terrible. 3MB Drew McIntyre, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's
I remember that.
Time. I'm not gonna lie.
3MB Drew McIntyre is crazy.
What did y'all think about the McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes feud?
That's actually a good question.
I thought it was poorly built, bro. I thought it was poorly built. I thought it was poorly executed.
You got 2 stars two of your best stars right now, and some of the best stars. I'm not saying the best, but you got two of your best stars, kind of, and they couldn't really make it entertaining. That's my issue with it.
My thing, I feel like it was writing, because my thing is both of them got parallels to their stories where they was they suffered from poor writing by the WWE in the 2010s. You feel me? They
Right.
both left the company, made a name for themselves. You feel me? Came back glorious. You know, like they could have done some shit like that. Instead, they gave us.
Okay, how long? So how long that feud was? Like almost half a year.
Type.
WrestlePalooza all the way to January. How long you would have had that feud?
I would have had that feud from WrestleMania to from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania. Have it be a WrestleMania season feud. You feel me? Because they two stars. You feel me? That we talking about two big stars.
Right.
You feel me? Have like Drew go off on his little like for the last end of 2025. Have him go on his little Twitter gimmick that he got on right now. You feel me? Have him continue that.
Nah, that's hilarious.
I just feel as if like they really making Cody not even look good right now. It's like they trying to push Drew over Cody, because think about it. Last couple segments they had, Drew has always got the upper hand constantly, time and time again. It's getting like repetitive a little bit, in my opinion.
Nah, they probably they building it right now with the Cody whatchamacallit elimination. They're probably gonna build some for WrestleMania, and then Cody. Maybe Cody might be back to being champion.
No, don't you say it. No.
Hopefully
we're not gonna throw that in the water.
We're not gonna manifest it.
Yeah, we're not gonna throw that in the water.
I don't think we need another one of those.
We're not putting that penny in that waterfall.
No problem.
Keep it in your pocket.
Cody and Roman.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, we don't need to see that again.
I seen that too. Somebody saying that Cody might win, so then Roman and Cody can fight at Crown Jewel. I don't want to see that either.
We don't need Cody and Roman again.
I think it's time for Homelander to come out. I think it's time for Cody to go heel.
No cap.
It's time for him to. It's time for him to crash out. I want him to go.
Here's
I
the
want
thing.
him to go
There's
on
so many superstars.
Ring of Honor run. How he was heel and how he went on with the Bullet Club and was kicking ass and taking names. I think it's time for him to go heel.
And I said that the most dynamic. People be telling me like, "Oh, y'all not gonna appreciate it if you do go heel." Who not? I am.
I'm tired of seeing
we love when Cena went heel. I mean, why not give the fans what they want again? Let Cody go heel and let him, be unhinged.
Let him have a real. I don't know.
It's like we love these characters because they was heels. We love them because they were good guys.
If only Triple H was still active, that would be a thing of him and Triple H. I guess that was his whole thing, fighting. I don't know, being mad at Triple H for whatever, but he's in Gorilla, so.
But I got a question. Do you think, AJ goes to AEW or New Japan and finishes out there? I think it would be good for him to go back to New Japan and finish it, there.
I think they should have never started. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
I think he should go to AEW and beef with the Elite, get his spin back.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I'm not opposed to Gunther winning. I wasn't opposed. I really didn't like, Cena losing, but I think, Triple H should have let, Cena get one off on him, for him losing and because the reaction he was gonna get. You know what I mean? I think Cena should have hit, Hunter with a AA or, a punch, to kind of cap it off. Something.
I don't think Triple H pacemaker would have been able to take that.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
The continue on. I think somebody said that AJ Styles they GOAT, right? That's a good. Okay, but I got a question. How did y'all feel about him being retired in Saudi, in Saudi?
I don't like the fact that they have my GOAT retire in front of 100 people. I don't like that.
Facts.
You remember my GOAT retire in front of 100 people, bro?
Hey, Conan. Let me piggyback on that. I hate the fact that they took the Royal Rumble to Saudi Arabia. That is an American.
I said the same thing.
Like taking somewhere like France,
like Crown Jewel was cool.
Like
making extra pay-per-views
somewhere
for
with
them.
energy. Like they didn't have any energy there.
I'm happy for them. I don't know.
So like it was boring. Like AJ Styles, the man that brought us all the young kids to TNA to Impact. Then
Come
when he
on now,
took us to
talk
Ring
about
of
it.
Honor,
Talk
like
about
come
it.
on, like
It's not even that. Like whatchamacallit was Saudi Arabia when they first had their deal with him, right? The whole thing was we gonna make exclusive pay-per-views for y'all. You feel me? We gave y'all the greatest Royal Rumble with Titus
gave y'all
O'Neil
crown
slips and
jewel.
falls. You
They
feel
don't
me? We
even
gave
wear
y'all
it.
crown jewel. We gave y'all all these we gonna bring up these throwback superstars that y'all love so much and y'all gonna clap it up for. Y'all can't handle these new stars. Y'all don't know them. Y'all don't
And not
care
even,
for them.
not
But
even
I
just
saw my
that.
girl
Not even.
Soruka should have
Oh
been.
yeah,
They should
facts.
have. Soruka was doing crazy things that if they gave a show to if they placed Royal Rumble in Nashville, Tennessee, man, you gonna see the craziest pop ever.
Right.
Yeah, she got some talent, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
I think they should. To be
You need to
honest,
watch the NXT, man. I'm telling you.
yeah, no, she needs to come up to the main roster.
She do.
To
I
be
think she's
honest,
ready. I think she's
Nah,
I
ready.
think
I
she's
don't
better than
want
a
her
lot of
to.
the
I
women
don't
you
want her
have.
to.
They
Not with
might let
this
her get.
team.
They might let her win that title
But I
first.
don't.
yeah,
I think when she
yeah,
came to
yeah,
the
yeah,
main
yeah,
roster, though,
yeah.
they're not gonna appreciate her.
They
They're not
gonna turn
gonna
it to a
appreciate her.
I
side
hate how
gimmick.
it's like that now.
I
Bro,
think
they
she
gonna
beats
give.
JC Jane before she comes to the main roster.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're dry as hell.
All I'm saying is
It,
this Rumble they could have.
I can't wait. It's like there's another superstar. You know, we have a lot of talent that we're looking at, but one talent that I can't wait to come to NXT, Ricky Sosa. I can't wait.
Everybody love
I don't
Ricky
Man,
want.
Sosa.
I
Here
Nah,
can't
we
wait,
go.
I
man. That
don't
shit,
want that. I don't want that man
like
nowhere near WWE.
I don't want him
why
near
not? Why not?
WWE.
Or
All
just let him
It's
Bro,
that.
develop
they're
somewhere
going
like
to.
a
First off, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, they not gonna buy that entrance, bro. They gonna Def
They
Rebel
not.
the
They
fuck
not.
out his entrance music.
Yeah.
I didn't touch
They
it.
not gonna buy that
All
entrance
elite.
music. They
All
gonna
elite.
get
And
Def Rebel to make a shittier version of it
Nah,
because that's
don't do
what Def
that.
Rebel
Don't
does. They
touch
fuck
it.
up
No, he's
everybody
gonna be
music.
nah.
Yeah,
You
like
know who will buy that music though? Tony
he,
Khan will buy that
he sure
entrance and
will.
pay him for it.
I think
Tony
Jericho's
Khan will
coming
buy the
back too.
entrance.
I think Jericho's definitely coming back.
But I don't
NXT,
want
he
Jericho
goes
to
to
come back.
NXT. He will not be called Ricky Sosa anymore, and they changing that entrance.
My thing
Nah, they
is,
shouldn't touch him.
and Triple H gonna give him one of them horrible ass entrances where it's like Ricky Sosa, now known as Finnegan
Royce
Hillary.
Finnegan Archibald,
They
like
not
the
going.
weird
They
ass.
not.
No, like
a song with no
to be
words.
honest,
Well, he French. So they probably give him a French
yeah,
name.
they need to.
Yeah.
But to be honest, they need. I think it's it's good. As Hunter has been in the past.
Harvey Jones.
I think as far as booking goes, they need to get somebody else down at because
Yo,
Shawn Michaels has been doing good on NXT, and I feel like
you watching Unreal?
yes.
In Unreal, they showed us who the fuck is controlling the writing. It's fucking DX, bro.
Yeah.
It's DX. It's the
Yeah.
fucking DX. Bro, you
Yeah.
got Road Dogg. Road Dogg, they had that one clip of Road Dogg saying, I don't know how to book him. I don't know how to book him.
Like, get some help. Get some help. Like,
Get somebody
for
else.
real. Get somebody else
No,
out
they,
there.
bro, they should hire actual I don't know,
Like,
there's so many
somebody
retired
like
superstars.
Real writers.
Like,
Real
yeah.
writers.
They need some people who do movies. Like God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get some
I
real
think, like,
talent
I
there, some
ain't-
real writers.
Oh, I'm
like
sorry.
like
I
when
ain't
Paul
messing with
Heyman
Brian,
when Paul
bro.
Heyman gets done with this in-ring shit, let him come book. You know what I'm saying?
Need Brian to go away.
Daniel,
I need Brian
shit, I'd
to
rather
go
have
away.
Daniel
I
Bryan
need
out
Triple
there
H to go
doing the
away.
booking.
Dan Bryan know what he doing. Shane McMahon know what
Brian
he
don't know what the
doing.
fuck he's
Exactly.
doing.
That's what I'm
Brian
saying.
James.
How
He
you
is
don't
know
not
what
Road
the fuck
Dogg
he's
no
But
more.
they
We
want
talking
to
Dan
like
Bryan.
Shane
Y'all
McMahon for
right
damn
to
sure
his
knows what
name.
he's doing. And the crazy thing about Shane got his stuff out of the mud, putting on some great matches.
Shane. You feel me?
What?
Like
I mean, I like how he jumped from stuff.
No, Shane put on some good matches
Nah, he
though.
put in the work. I'm not even
He
gonna.
did though. He wasn't like
Jump
Stephanie
some stuff
McMahon.
up.
Like
because of what?
They saying
Shane
Shane
good.
might be the they saying Shane might be the GM, the television GM for AEW.
Oh, you
I
seen
would
that
love
too?
that so
I
much.
ain't
Is that
want to say
actually
nothing.
true, or
if
they
he
just
goes,
trying to
yeah,
It makes sense.
But you
Yes,
seen like he
McMahon.
was coming to like the WWE events and like they're kind of like blacklisting him.
All right.
Nah,
I will
it's
say
Which
this
was the
about
last- oh, go
Shane's
ahead.
in ring. So I used to train. When I tell you my trainers hated Shane's punches,
no, they
like if
Aw,
they
man.
gave a terrible example about punches, it was always Shane or John Cena. They hated the way they
With
threw
them
him.
Nah,
stiff
it's
ass
like
Really?
legs.
Shane. I remember when he came back in 2016, he did get a pop. He did get like I would say a
Oh yeah.
decent pop in 2016. But the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, he kept on pushing himself and forcing matches that he had no business be. He had a match with AJ Styles. What the fuck
Oh
is
yeah.
Shane McMahon doing having
That
a
was a
match
good
with
match
Roku
AJ
though.
leaked
People
Styles?
say
that
that's the
No, you're
best
match.
right.
AJ
You
Styles
cooking. You cooking
WrestleMania
with that.
match,
That's
though.
a great
They
match.
say that's
That
the
AJ
best
Styles match was a
match.
great match.
No.
That Undertaker match,
AJ
that,
know how
that
to
Taker
put
match was a
people
great
on.
match.
I hate
AJ
when
know how to put people on, and I will give this. Shane McMahon is a daredevil. You feel me? He do be doing stunts.
could
He
I?
do be doing stunts. But at the end of the day, when it comes to wrestling, bro, this man is just
It's
horrible.
like every time he gets on the top rope, it's like, "Daddy, watch me fly."
Yeah, type shit. No cap.
You're not gonna
got
forget
one
the
last.
last time a boy was in a ring, he jumped the ropes and blew out both his
Boys,
knees.
That's what
yep.
I'm saying.
Exactly.
Knees that blood.
Exactly.
Oh!
Yeah.
Out there trying to
Exactly.
play
Nah,
Matt Hardy.
listen.
Just like Jeff Hardy. Look at him.
Like one last point
No.
of that
Nah, don't
book
no. We
is
are never.
If
No,
Matt,
we
Jeff and
we
Matt need to
cannot
sit the fuck
compare
down.
him to
No,
Jeff.
I say
Jeff
he
or
trying to
Hero
be.
Hardy.
He was trying to be. I
No,
ain't
he
saying
was
he is.
trying to be.
Oh,
He was,
okay.
yeah,
Yes, he was
definitely.
trying to be like them. Look where he got him.
But Jeff
What?
did it a different way though.
he
Like
was
Jeff,
trying to do things that people weren't doing to try to get his dad's attention because ain't nobody
Exactly.
jumping
Exactly.
100 feet from the sky. Like, what the hell?
listen,
Right, he
when
was
Jeff was
trying.
talking about when they was talking about Jeff was bigger than Obama in '08, I was one of them kids like I was one of them kids like shit, ripped shirts, painted nails, like I had the sleeves on my
Is it
arm,
crazy?
the
Jeff for
WWE
president.
belt, doing
Is it?
this. Yeah.
You know how the Fed be
Prison hell.
sometime repackaging gimmicks for new and up and coming stars. Like they'll put
Oh
like
my
right now we're
God.
low key seeing it with
Like the
Gunther.
like
How
the
they're
El Grande Americano. That
They
Oh
shit
my
said
was
gosh.
Devon Evans is
yeah,
this
but I'm
days
talking about
Jeff
like
Hardy.
what you call the El Grande Americano is a perfect example because like it did the same shit that Hogan did back in the day. You feel me? But they did it better.
You talking
You feel
about
me?
with the
Yeah.
blue,
Yeah,
the
but
Mr.
they doing it
America
better.
shit?
Yeah.
They
Mhm.
running
What
with
you
the
call
Kurt
it right
Angle
now?
thing.
I feel like, to be honest, the next gimmick that gotta be repackaged. Give Soruka Jeff Hardy's gimmick, bro. I want to see her with the
I
face
can see
paint,
that.
bro.
I
I
can see
want to
that.
see her with
Oh,
like you feel me,
Okay.
cause she got the bro. I'm telling you,
he got the
like I
moves.
wasn't hip to
Hey.
Soruka. This Royal Rumble put me on, bro. I
Nah,
never
Saruka's
felt
been
that
like
much
that.
excitement in a minute,
Glad
bro.
you. I'm glad you on the
Conan,
train now.
Well,
Conan, you know what else they had to repackage?
What?
The Umaga gimmick with Zilla.
No cap, that would be tough. But Zilla,
Let
the
him-
issue is I don't want to see Zilla on there. I don't want to see Zilla on there. I don't
Jacob
want to see
Fatu
Zilla in the
is trying
Fed.
to do that already.
He
I
can. I mean, he can, but it's like, why
Nah,
not let
cause
his
look
son
at
pay
what
homage
they did
his
to
dad?
Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu came into the Fed looking indestructible, bro,
Uh-huh.
and now he's just like,
Mm.
I
what's
do
going
think
on?
Another
another
fumble.
solo though.
That's a good
They need
point.
to, because he's under WWE already. He's under
He's
Booker's
ROH, right?
Booker's wrestling company.
Yeah, Reality of Wrestling or something.
Yep. So I
Reality
think
Mhm.
they need to, get him ready
West Side
to come
too.
to NXT.
He was West Side too. Yeah.
Because Ricky Saints came to Reality of Wrestling and cost him the title.
Yeah.
So
When he
I
fight
thought
Billy
like
Ray.
Y'all
during
think
that
Ricky
title match,
Sainz
Zilla
is
was
better
gonna
than
come
how he
out
was in
and
AEW?
sabotage the match.
My
But
thing is,
ended up
the
not
whole
happening.
format of development right now, it's low key weird because I saw somebody post a picture on like on Twitter where it was like at the bottom of it, you got Reality of Wrestling. You feel me? Then you got above that you got TNA, then Evolve, then NXT, then from there you get to the main event.
But he
my
was
thing
on
is,
TNA for a little bit with Enzo with Real One.
Yeah, he came on that one time.
yeah, but
Yeah.
my
That
thing
was
is
your
like,
Probably
my
the
wrestling
thing
partner.
is,
They
my
did
thing is,
him dirty though. I ain't gonna lie.
these
They did
things
Enzo,
shouldn't
they
be
did
like,
Enzo
I don't
dirty.
see TNA should be where they put all their older future stars. Like I was
Yeah.
on the live earlier, the brother was talking about how there's some people in NXT that are on the older side of things. You feel me?
Yeah.
My opinion, I don't believe older people should be on NXT. Toss them in TNA, let them do what they
Yeah.
gotta do. You feel
I'm
me?
Like
tired of
TNA
Tommaso
should be the
like
one for the
Tommaso.
older stars. Let that be the one where we seeing all these promos and shit, and let NXT where we see the craziest young athletes do crazy things, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because
People be in NXT
Yeah,
for
because
8-9 years.
That's the
That's
thing. Like,
facts.
why?
because in my opinion, I feel like
Because they not ready for the main roster.
exactly.
Mhm.
Because I feel like Finn should have got another push. but he ended up getting one in NXT. I feel like, you know,
Finn, the issue is, bro, Finn got injured under like the McMahon era. McMahon
he did.
I hate that for
bro.
him.
And McMahon said he wasn't doing it again.
Nah,
The
McMahon
fact
don't
that
play. If you under the age of 30, that's what McMahon's idea young. If you under the age of 30 and you get injured, bro, it's clipped for you, bro.
everyone's like 45.
Like, bro, there's
Tyree, we talking about certain NXT talent that they haven't called up yet that be spending like years, 8-9 years. But
like Tommaso Ciampa.
Tyree an actual wrestler though,
like
so he might
Johnny Gargano.
They moved them up, but it was
why they got rid of Wesley. They felt like he
couldn't
wasn't
get away
ready.
from each other. Like Tommaso and NXT, his run was the best of him, and then when they moved him up with Johnny Gargano, I'm like, this, like, we still doing this DIY stuff. Like,
yeah, the booking was
he
terrible.
broke away from that.
Yeah,
I hate
the booking was terrible for that.
Nah, it was because I feel like at one point the NXT talent realized how like the main event scene, like the main roster scene treated them. Because we was having this weird thing during like 2014 to 2017 where it was person comes in, fights, wins title, leaves, goes to the main roster. You feel me? And then gets jobbed out.
That's what happened to Kevin Owens.
You feel me? And then some talent was like, "Fuck that, bro! I'm gonna just stay in the golden blackberry, bro."
That happened to Kevin Owens.
Because eventually there were so many people who they went to the main roster, like, stole their shine.
Sorry, you trying to come through, bro?
Okay.
Go ahead, Z.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, like, and people didn't agree with me. Like I said, me and Kashayla was in this last horrible live. I was like, back in like, I don't know, 2014, I don't know. The only people from NXT really who was on the main was kind of running it was the Shield and Bray. Like, they really, until like Kevin Owens and like all that stuff and Sammy, when they actually started pushing people to the main roster. But it used to mean like when you got pushed to the main roster, like you was about to be in the, you know, well, I don't know. I would say like the main event. Like, yeah, like they trying to push you to be able to stand with the people who are already at the main event. But now it's like you go, like, let me use Carmelo as an example. You go and they strip you of everything you had, and he's just kind of getting it back with the title he gave. No, wait, let me finish my point with the title he gave. And like, and I understand why people were saying NXT, because it's like you move up to WWE, like everything changes, especially within the last, I would say, 7-8 years. Like, there's so many people who could have like been or did something way more, and then they turn into like Shinsuke, for example. Like, yes, he has
Shinsuke horrible.
Yeah, he's had certain moments in certain matches, and I still like him a little bit, but I thought he was gonna be like, I was like, wow, this dude is so different. Like this Edward Scissorhands. Like I was probably bugging, but like,
ISO,
you know what I mean?
ISO.
But then, go ahead.
ISO. This is why a lot of people with expectations get disappointed, because they don't realize that not every one of your favorites is going to be world champion. Not every one of your favorites are going to be title winner, Jericho 9-time winning title champion man. It's not the case. There's certain reasons why they don't put the good strap on certain people. There's certain reasons why people don't move up or don't want to move up. We never consider that they just like the different schedule over here, like Sean Spears. He wants to stay there. You know, like people don't consider that, but because they have their own thinking of how the things think they work, they want to. This is the disappointment they come under. They think somebody's going to come up, get stripped up, and get jobbed out. Like, what are we talking about? Like, maybe that's their role, that's their position. Maybe some of them that do get called up are already agents. You don't know that. Just like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates, they're agents, but they get some screen time. And they're having fun doing it. Not everything's supposed to be serious WrestleMania main event guy. That's not everybody's role.
Yeah, I'm not expecting everyone to be lit and stuff. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry. To everyone to be lit and be top main roster, whatever. But you gotta admit, it's a lot of people who had a lot of backing and shine that they really stripped and stuff like that. And it's like, it could have been something. I'm not saying it's gonna be the best thing, but it's like, Damn, you know what I mean?
I don't think people understand that something that may work in the auditorium may not work on the stadium. Like,
No, I'm hip,
What
but
if we
like
don't
think
get that
about this.
chance to see it?
But like think about this, right? Whatchamacallit, the earlier parts of like NXT call-ups, like let's say like Biggie or something, you feel me? Like those Biggie did have you sit motion in NXT, but let's keep it a buck. When he got put on the main roster, he didn't have motion. You feel me? Because at that time NXT was still like
didn't
uh
have motion.
but hold on, whatchamacallit NXT at that time, like in 2012, 13, it still was it didn't like it wasn't the 2000 it wasn't 2016 or 17
So,
yet where you
so
really had like it being damn near the third brand, you feel me? But
according to you,
hold on,
so,
brother. But whatchamacallit, like when you started having like Finn Balor come up, you feel me? He gets pushed, you feel me? He was the first Universal Champion and then got injured, and then you feel me, fell down. You had who else? Kevin Owens. The first time we saw him on the main, the main roster, he beat John Cena.
I used to love Kevin.
You feel me?
I
And
thought he was lit.
he fell down a couple cards. They have him in the main event, but not winning shit. You feel me?
not
They
everybody
jobbed
is
him out
going to
to
be in the main
Goldberg.
event.
They
I'm
put the
sorry,
title
guys.
on him, made him
I'm
a weak
sorry.
champion. Hold on.
My apologies, guys. I'm sorry. Your favorites are not going to be world champion in the main event every year.
I'm not talking.
Right. Sorry.
Who's that? Who's that
I'm
one
not
dude that was
sure.
an NXT whose whole gimmick was 10, 10, 10? Who was it?
Ty
He's some,
Dillinger.
Yeah, Sean Spears. Sean Spears, you feel me? If
Sean
he was
Spears.
pushed to if he was pushed to the like when you're in the main roster, he's not a championship caliber on the main roster. He isn't. You feel me? I would understand that person could be put in the the mid card scene. You feel me? Or just being like a comedic gimmick. You feel me? I understand that.
That's what we have
But
our truth
Shinsuke
for.
Nakamura, bro, let's keep it a buck.
Let's
Shinsuke
also keep it a
Nakamura,
buck. Let's also keep it a buck. This is a business.
Samoa Joe.
Hold on. He has a
Oh yeah, that
struggle.
was something crazy.
Hold on. He has a struggle with English, which a lot of people in the business they work around, which means they have a
Like
manager and stuff
Io.
like that. Remember, they had Sami Zayn with him a long time, which he won 4 Intercontinental Championships. So
I
it's
thought
like
Sammy was
As
cool.
in the mid card scene. But like, think about this. Remember when they had him win the Royal Rumble? When was it? 2018.
and he had a match with AJ,
And then he had a match with AJ,
yes,
and then lost.
okay.
And then after that, he just shriveled up in the mid card. What is it called? He had that horrible. He had also a horrible feud with Jinder Mahal
What did you
that he
what
lost.
did you want him to do? What did you want him to do?
I wanted them to at least take him seriously. You feel me? Not have him lose to Jinder fucking Mahal.
I do get what Tyree is saying about it's a business and stuff. Kind of like if you look at the Royal Rumble, like you want whoever to win, and stuff like that you want, or somebody had a lot of shine and everything, but they're gonna pick the biggest person in the match. Kind of like if you look at the list, it's all like top guys, and I'm like, to see it like that, like it's, you know what I mean?
Who won
It's like
last
we
year?
think that it's for, to skyrocket the next person up, which I feel like it should be, but unfortunately it's not like that, and I personally don't like that, because I thought they could have gave it to LA Knight. He's not even my favorite, but I thought they could have gave it to him.
See, and because you thought that, and has a 1 in 30 chance of doing that, you're disappointed that it didn't happen. And
Not even when I tell you I'm a weird like kind of fan, like not even like I don't really like a lot of people like that, but I kind of give credit where it's due. Like I said, I'm not his fan, but I think he could have used that win, because I'm like, I look at certain people like Roman, or I look at Seth, and I'm kind of like, what else could you really do? It's a lot of people who need these wins or these runs or these storylines and everything like that. A lot of people getting put to the wayside for these bigger names.
So I'm gonna say something, and I wanna preface this by introducing myself. I've been wrestling business about 14 years. I've been trained by Johnny Rodz, Hall of Famer, Booker T, Hall of Famer, and currently a trainer at New England Pro Wrestling Academy, Killer Kowalski School, who just got ID'd for Ricky Smith. I talk to Gabe Sapolsky all the time. So a lot of things is moment. And a lot of people who are on the roster don't have the moment at the time. They have something good, but they don't have the moment to something for the right pick.
Right.
They don't have that moment to be able to shine in that specific light that you want, because other people also have that. Like you can do you if someone were to go to NXT right now and skyrocket, nobody else is holding up that main card line right now. Who?
Right.
Saints, and then you got Hendry.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Who else? Right?
I'm not
So
sure.
now
Well, they took people out
you have a
recently.
roster. You have a roster full of people who are also. I've heard people who want Braun Breaker, who want this, who want that, and there's two people, three if you want a triple threat to be in those spots. Who do you take out? They all got to work. They all got to be there.
Right.
They all got motion, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Who do you take out? It's a business. Who do you take out?
Exactly.
And then you get mad. And then you get mad when they're in catering.
It's
Who do you
not.
take
I'm
out?
not saying when they mad with they like. Think about this. The Jay Uso shit. You feel me? Like it was catering, and it did hit some of like the fan bases. It was a balance thing. You feel me?
When?
But it was just poorly executed when it came to his like championship. You feel me? Because here's the thing: when he won the Rumble, you feel me? You had some people that was cheering, and then you had some people like, you feel me?
because
But by the time he won. You feel me? By the time he won, we were all cheering for him during WrestleMania. We was all cheering for him. But then his championship reign wasn't taken seriously.
Because wrestling
And they
fans
made it
are
short.
fickle. Wrestling fans have done that to everybody who they
Bro, we
brought up.
can't take all the guilt away. I mean, the blame
done
away
it to
from the
Daniel
writers,
Bryan.
bro. The writers been like doing horrible. Come on,
You've
bro.
done it to Daniel Bryan. You've done it to who was the last champion?
Daniel was taking
Nah,
a
we
lot
did
more
not. We
seriously.
never booed
Kofi.
Daniel. We
When
never
he
booed
turned
Daniel.
it into the Carbon Championship or whatever the hell it was, y'all
Oh
don't
yeah,
wasn't
20, whatever the hell.
They did it to Kofi.
y'all wasn't messing with him. Y'all
Well,
did,
I don't
y'all
see him
y'all
as a
wanted
heel besides in Team
He
Hell
was
No
a
or whatever the
heel. He
hell.
was supposed to get booed.
armchair book and get mad when their fantasy bookings doesn't come true or their feelings doesn't come true, and now they hate the product.
Yo,
Do you feel
Tyree.
like they just don't care about
Tyree,
how
they did
the
the same
fans
thing to
feel?
Kofi.
What happened?
They low key did the same thing to Kofi.
What do you mean same thing to Kofi?
As far as the championship, how's it one? How how it wasn't taken seriously?
He wasn't
supposed
supposed.
You talking about how Brock beat him?
No, they probably talking about
Just
the
his reign.
build up was good.
He what is it called? He had the title for over 100 days and didn't main event a single pay-per-view.
Who?
How the fuck do you have the championship for more than 100 days and you don't main event a single pay-per-view? Make that make sense.
Who?
And a good example of this
Kofi,
though.
bro.
And a good example of this though is Cody Rhodes. Everybody wanted him to be the champ as soon as he got the belt.
Right.
They just turned on him.
Nah, he's boring. Now he's this. Now he's that. He was everything I wanted him to be.
Yeah.
I don't think
saying-
people actually wanted, like, my take is I don't
Tyree
think
did
people
the same thing
actually
to Roman
wanted
Reigns
Cody
too
to
when he
win.
was carrying the championship.
Exactly.
I think they wanted
That was
the
a great
Bloodline
run.
story to end. That's what they wanted.
I mean, but it was
They
a
get
great.
mad when something like the Bloodline story doesn't happen.
But the bloodline story was
somebody
just
was over
so
there
great.
dying.
It was
Yeah.
the bloodline story was
Bloodline
just
carried
so
wrestling. I'm not gonna lie.
The bloodline story was great.
Carried the Fed at like during the pandemic, bro. It
Roman
carried.
Would you say a lot of it was them kind of like recycled storyline within it? Like, oh, we're getting along, we're together, oh, we're fighting each other, like, and they kept just like doing that. I got bored.
No, I thought that they were
didn't.
gearing up to like make the bloodline thing bigger than championship and just have them like fight for the Ulafala, but then that went nowhere. You feel me? It's just like that could have given, huh?
What do you mean that went nowhere? That set up the next.
Yeah,
2
that
years.
set up the
It
war
did.
game shit
It
and
set
all
up the
that.
Cody
Yeah, but
year.
That set up
right
the next
now,
2 years of y'all wanting to feel
But
y'all wanting more. First of all, they started
what
doing that when
significance
there were
does
no
the
people.
Ulafala have today in wrestling?
They started doing that when there were no people, and y'all really didn't give a damn. And then carried when the people came back.
Exactly. Roman carried during the
for 2
pandemic.
more years after that.
Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns carried during the pandemic.
They did great business.
Did I say
Exactly.
something?
It was
They did
great.
great business. They brought in money. They
Oh,
kept
hold on
y'all
one-
invested for
Hold on, Z got
last
some.
live?
almost 4 years.
Hold on, Z. Let Tyree finish and then you
Oh
go.
yeah,
Go
you're
ahead, Tyree.
fine.
Yeah, my apologies for going up. But y'all, they let him do. They held it down for 4 years. That's why when Roman said, "Hey, if it wasn't for me and my family, you wouldn't have a promotion to come to."
Exactly.
That on
Yeah, and I don't disagree. As I said, the bloodline was done correctly, but the end of it, I'm like after whatchamacallit, the feud with Roman and Sikoa, I'm thinking they battle whatchamacallit, like, okay, the Ulafala, yup, being the tribal chief, that's what matters. You feel me? And then you see whatchamacallit, you see the Sikoa and you see what's his face? Damn, why am I blinking right now? You see Fatu turn on and Sikoa beef with each other.
Yeah, because he was bigger
and
than the
you
brand.
thinking, yup, we about to do this. And then you just see everybody just stray off. Jay Uso doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Feeling 5-2 doing his own thing.
When your favorite, so The Walking Dead was popular for like 8 seasons, and then they came up with like 3 different spinoffs, right?
Yep.
All
those spinoffs was trash.
This is a business.
Yeah.
But now
I got a quick question.
When fans are like, "Oh, I'm bored of this," when fans are like, "Hey, I'm bored of this," they split it off. They're doing their own thing. He got the MFTs. He's heating. They doing all of that. Jimmy having a baby, all that good stuff. And then they come back, create another problem. They still remember these guys do this every week, every day to keep your attention every day. They have to do this every day. Of course, there's going to be some whack parts. There was like what was that year, 2009 or something like that. Like it was just trash for WWE. But it's still there's not spaces for everybody to be able to go through it. Yes, the writers have failed in a sense, but not because of the writing per se. But you can still put something interesting in that line.
You don't think it's the right? You don't think it's the writers?
You fans are incredibly difficult to please.
Yeah.
So you think it's a fan base that's the issue and not the writers?
Man, that's me personally. I think wrestling fans suck and they're fickle.
I do think wrestling fans.
Not all wrestling fans are like that though.
I know, I understand.
Hey,
but
I'm gonna say this. If it wasn't for the wrestling fans, Daniel Bryan would have won a WrestleMania. I'm gonna just say this. Y'all would have been stuck with Orton versus Batista. Y'all would have been stuck with
that. Was a great match.
Y'all got what y'all wanted.
That was a great match.
Turned on them.
I do think in terms of money as well, they always want to do what's best to sell more tickets and everything. Kind of with this year and everything like that, and who they chose, that they're gonna most likely maybe sell out the arena because of who is in the thing. Kind of like CM Punk versus Roman. And I'm not gonna curse, but what Drew and everything, Drew and Roman wouldn't be bigger than CM Punk and Roman. So I think they'll go that route. That would be smart.
Well, if you look at like the star thing that Roman was saying, CM Punk just so happened to do outside stuff. Even though he got his ass beaten in MMA and stuff like that, like he went out there and got a different type of fan base. Roman Reigns is doing
hands and feet put on him.
CM Punk maybe created the idea for the Shield period, or was supposed to be in it.
They're the Zebros, and then Drew is just a wrestler who works in WWE, right? You talking about making stars?
Yo, Tyree, I got a question.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. It's a great conversation. Hold on. I gotta ask a question of Tyree. The rest of the people can answer as well, but Tyree's been a part of the wrestling business. So it's from YouTube. He said, I heard the bloodline story was really supposed to be with the Hurt Syndicate. MVP pitched that to Vince. Do you think that's true?
I do. I know it's true. I know it's true.
Yeah, that's why
I was on the end of an angry rant before. I was on the end of an angry rant, which I don't notice. Our group Prolific has the same color scheme as the Hurt business before. You want to know why? Because there was I don't know. You remember when Daniel Bryan won the title or Kofi won the title? There was that little clip that that has Shad and MVP. Mm-hmm. The guy who was in front of him was Isaiah Wolf. And they came over. We were in a section. That was the idea. A couple years later, I was in a locker room with him. There was a big old rant of how this was supposed to happen. This was supposed to happen. This was supposed to happen. So I know that to be a fact. He's upset about it. He will never touch that place again.
Mm.
And then like Bobby was indifferent, so he had to like leave Bobby, and then Bobby came with him. Shelton was just whatever. He was just having fun, and then they left. They left. Now they doing their thing in AEW. So that's an actual fact.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully that answers Rob's question on YouTube. Appreciate that question, bro.
So, can I ask a question to the panel?
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
What up, Tim?
So, this is something I was thinking about. Just listen to the conversation, and y'all talking about pushing younger talent off. Would you use the bloodline to push younger talent? Like put the belt on Woman. You already got the tag belts on the Usos. You could probably bring back Solo and have him be like the Intercontinental Championship, and basically say, if you want to beat us, have the younger talent be the one to dethrone everybody.
So what do you do with guys like Dom?
Guys like who?
Guys like Dominic.
Dom.
Yeah,
I mean, he could be one of the young talent to beat him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's already in that position.
Well, you basically, what my idea is basically you use Roman and the Usos to build up your tag team division and your world title division.
Yeah, but Dom is already in the position you want.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Carmelo's already in a position y'all been wanting for a long time. Casanova's my guy. I couldn't be more happy for him. But
I
like
think
y'all wanted him in that spot.
I think with Melo kind of and like I was talking about maybe before you joined, like he had a lot of momentum in NXT. He was even over Trick, at one point and everything. And when he got to the main roster, it's like I said, all of that was like really stripped. I'm glad he's, in some type of position, but I do think the way that they were pushing him in NXT in a way, what he's doing now is like not really a reflection of that.
Not every call is going to be like that.
I know, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's like you push somebody so hard, and then it's like what they do on the main roster. Like none of it really reflects. It took him Carmelo been on the main roster for like a year and a half, maybe 2. If I'm not
a couple years.
Yeah, if I'm not, and then now he's just getting some type of momentum back. Like that sucks.
So again, and this is a friend of mine. So like I hate talking shit like this, but he's not very big, right? So he can't walk in and dominate everybody like Oba Femi did. You're not gonna can you put Carmelo in the same position as Oba did on Monday and beat up the Raiders?
No. I don't really watch that.
No, you can't.
How do you build somebody like him? You go and beat up established people that are already on the top roster. You can't really do that with somebody like him. He sat. It was longer than I wanted to, but he sat there. They did he built up. He did everything. He became undeniable. He did exactly what they wanted.
In my last live, I just wanted to mention in my last live, which because Shayla knows how horrible it was. Somebody even was like, "Oh, they think Oba Femi could squash Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania or something crazy like that." Or
could.
Well, I'm saying like I don't think that they would I don't think they would do that. Like that's kind of wild, a wild take.
You can't do that with Melo.
Exactly.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about like the way they put the bar of who could like do a certain thing or be in certain positions. Like we could just see somebody doing something and we're like, oh, he's just the best they have, and you know what I mean? Like I just don't think the bar is set to how it kind of used to be, where you had to take some time to show something, not like we just gonna throw you up somewhere because we see it.
Y'all are expecting that for everybody that gets called up.
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying the way that they were trying to portray NXT. I'm not saying everybody has to leave and be somebody or do something. But when you're the top in NXT or they're trying to push you to a certain height, I would think that ideally there would be probably nothing left to do in NXT, and you can go up to WWE. I'm not saying you have to be one of the top guys, but I'm just saying, like how we talked about people being NXT for 7, 8, 9 years, and then their career just goes in waves. Like you have momentum, then nobody's thinking about you. You know, like things like that. I don't know.
So one of
All right.
my
Well, hold on.
mentors.
We'll let Tyree go, and then after that, Willis got a question.
My apologies. One
You good?
of my trainers right now in New England Pro Wrestling Academy is Dijak, and he one of those prime examples of somebody who should have been up there, and all that good stuff. I sat there and talked to him, and if y'all know Dijak, he loves to just fucking talk. So he's just like going off in his rant. It's like they knew his contract was coming up, and they didn't want him to kind of like renew it, so they called him up to not debut him. And he was just like, if I'm not going to be prominent down, keep me down here. He's just like, nah, then forget it. I'm not going to resign. So they called him up. So they did that call up to kind of do that, and then not kind of do anything with him, because a lot of the producers want things to be their idea, not his. So he was just like, all right, forget it. Let me just leave it. And then they did the T-bar thing and all that good stuff. And
do you think they should actually rotate talent back down to NXT?
Oh, hold on, Tim. Hold on.
I'll let him go. I'll let him go.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I just want to know, do you think they should rotate talent back down to NXT?
Low cards, yeah.
Like, I'm going to give an example. B-Fab. Do you think they should send her back down to NXT?
Yes.
What about Maxine Dupree?
I was about to say Maxine Dupree need NXT.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on. Let Tyree answer. Come on. I don't have nothing against Maxine. I like Maxine. I want to see.
No, because she has NXT. Because she has a following now. You can't really do that.
Yeah, like Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
does Maxine have a following?
Yeah, she does.
She definitely does.
Oh, yeah, she does.
She definitely does.
Can I say something?
She don't even have her own theme song.
Okay.
My thing is they done it with
Willis had a question though.
Oh, well, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Willis.
I want to piggyback off what he said about the Daniel Bryan winning the championship at WrestleMania 30. What's crazy is, how good it was, how, cinematic it was. It was overshadowed by, Taker losing at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Yeah.
It was. I get it.
Yeah. I think that was kind of like a business move too.
Yeah, but separate.
I had to give it to Brock.
But that catapulted Brock too as well.
Yeah. They put I would say that summer was meant for Brock Lesnar, gang. But
yes, and I think that Obafemi, once he beats Brock, should go on one of these runs. You know what I'm saying? And just be dominant and keep and protect his his character, kind of like how they did with Taker.
Or do like a Mark Henry kind of thing, like the Hall of Fame.
But even though Mark didn't get the title runs that he should have had.
Yeah,
but he was dominating like he
was for the last 6 years before that.
He wasn't doing nothing.
Born. What are you talking about?
He had the sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate was about 10 years prior. I'm talking about the 6 years before. He was tagging with Evan Bourne, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, the thing where he was pulling trucks and whatnot.
Yeah. I like the Hall of Pain run. I like that.
Yeah, Hall of Pain run was about 3 years of his career. And then he put on the pink suit.
That was in the latter
like
that was after a lot of things, bro. That was
a lot of these characters and the people you like and stuff like that don't have longevity.
Exactly.
They don't.
The thing is, Roman, here's the thing. Currently, Roman, we all know that he's a part-timer, you feel me? And eventually, I don't think he's going to come in and have a because let's keep it a buck, bro. He's beating Punk. Let's just keep it.
Yeah,
if they don't, that's going to be a surprise. That's going to be tough as hell. I'm going to applaud WWE. You feel me? If they let Punk keep his championship, I'm going to applaud them. But I'm expecting Roman to win.
But what's wrong with being a part-timer?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
The issue of being a part-timer, bro, is come on. I understand, bro, I understand you're a wrestler, you feel me? In all due respect, you feel me? What you do is what I watch, gang. You feel me? What you do, I'm a fan of it. You feel me? It's an art form. It's an art. And you got to understand, I feel like with wrestlers, Y'all issues is with casual fans. You feel me? That don't understand what's going on.
No.
Me, when I see some shit happen on the screen that I don't like, I'm not shitting on the wrestler. I'm about to be like, damn, bro, the production fucked them over. Come on now.
The problem with part-time a lot is the momentum is just
The
being
momentum,
killed.
bro. Like we saw it.
Hold on.
Let me say something. We saw it with the John Cena run, bro. Like the John Cena, like retirement run. Well, the issue with it was that John Cena wasn't popping up every night. We don't even want you to wrestle, bro. Just pop up every fucking night and just spit out a promo. And I understand his schedule may not allow that because he's Hollywood Cena now, and he might be shooting some Amazon Prime flick.
No. And here's my problem with fans. They don't understand the business, but yet want everything from that person in the business. Cena didn't have to do that. He's a boss. He's a final boss of the shit. You know what I'm saying? You want Goro and Shang Tsung to be in every fight. Like, why?
I don't want them to be in every fight, bro. We got 3 hours, 2 hour program, bro. I'm just asking for 5 minutes of dialogue.
Listen, now you're taking away from those young guys you want to push.
5 minutes of dialogue?
No, 5 minutes of dialogue is hundreds of thousands of dollars.
There was no young guy being pushed, though. You can't say that it's taken away from somebody.
You're not even pushing the young guys. That's the thing. You're not even pushing them. So you might as well just give it.
But then, sure, all right.
So Tyree, I think what they're saying is that, like, okay, I'm gonna use as an example. So you look at somebody like Johnny Manziel, phenomenal in college, goes to the NFL, doesn't look the same. This is kind of what they're saying about wrestlers. Oh, Femi, for example, looks very well. Then he comes to WWE, doesn't do what they're doing. They're saying, well, why that's not happening? Well, there's a lot of things. And like what you're saying. So like for the NFL or, in sports, it's about coaching. It's about scheme, fit. It's the same thing with wrestling. It's kind of in that same thing too. But like you said, like Carmelo, he's kind of small. Drew Brees, he was kind of small, but they found a way to eventually he found a way. It's the same thing.
Hold on. Who's playing for the Seahawks right now? Who's the quarterback right now?
Exactly. Sam Darnold. Yes. That's a great example. Somebody that found his way after being in certain situations.
You go to a place like the Jets and then you dog-ish. And then you go to the Vikings, you play with somebody like Jefferson.
Yeah. Good coaching staff.
And now you get big paid. Now you go to a team that's built around you, and now you're playing in the Super Bowl.
Hey, Pop.
Was that his rookie year?
No.
Rookie? No. So what are we on?
Right.
Yo, this is basically the epitome of Drew Brees' whole career. They are, the reason that they're not talking about him making the Hall of Fame is because supposedly Bill Belichick got snubbed.
No, they messed up a lot of people.
Sure, but remember, those greats only have one title.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing.
Those greats have one title.
Two titles, or a few world titles, like a few championship runs, like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels is considered one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he's like the Drew Brees. He's like the Drew Brees of wrestling.
He only won it like 5 times.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a spot and a time for some people have 10 title reigns. Some people have 1 long reign.
But
you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a different spot for everybody. It's how you use those people in the little bit of time that you have. That's why you have wrestling every week.
Exactly. That's the reason why you have jobbers too as well, Tyree.
That's why you have
it's like Tyree. It's like role players, man. Like they have their role, they do their role good, they make other people look good, and they can still build a
every
great
now and then
career
you might have
just by
a
doing their
MIP
job.
season.
You don't have to be a main eventer or a Mick Carter to still be great. You know what I'm saying? You can still be great at your job and still be a jobber and be a Mick Carter.
And I don't like fans use that term. But like it's like you're the player of the year in college. You come up to the big leagues. You're 6 man, and then you got to wait till somebody get injured for you to show up, to you to do your thing.
It's like Jamal Crawford.
Yeah,
was great at being a 6-man.
remember when Coffee Mania started? Remember how Coffee Mania started? How did it start?
I was about to bring up Kofi. Kofi, whatchamacallit, it was literally a random match, you feel me? Where this man was in it, and then we just started remembering that this man has been there for a long time.
Why was he in it though?
Wasn't it because Mustafa Ali got injured?
Mustafa Ali got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It was originally supposed to be him. He got hurt. Guess who's there ready to step up?
Kofi Kingston.
And then they were like, you know what? Mustafa's going to go over anyway. So let's give it to that slot. They gave it to him, Kofi Mania.
So it happens.
And we enjoyed it, and we loved it, and we cried, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So basically,
Tozawa is a good example. Tozawa is a perfect example of someone who does what he needs to do.
Exactly, and he puts on great matches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like not Steve Kerr, but JJ Redick. JJ Redick was a superstar in college.
Yes, sir.
He was a point up shooter in the NBA. He lightened them up. Some people have their role.
Like I think it's just a thing if they push
like
who they want to push in certain spots.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about
it's not about what we want.
In that spot.
Go ahead.
You can't put Carmelo in Oba's world beater spot. You can't put him there. And you can't have a world beater in every match of the show.
But
let's equivalent this to like you said, like the basketball, like Jason Terry. When we need you to come off the bench and score 33, guess what? You're gonna score 33.
Right.
So when it's Carmelo's when it's Carmelo's time, that's like that. That's what I enjoy about the business. Like we may not get everything we want, but when it needs to happen and somebody needs to step up, guess what? Somebody's gonna step up, and we're gonna get. We may not get what we want, but we're gonna get what we need. It's gonna create a storyline.
Do you feel like it's important to keep someone's momentum though?
No, he didn't have any momentum coming up to the main roster.
Hold on.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Put that question for Z.
Oh, well, I don't know whoever's talking right now. Who wants to answer,
just don't want people talk on.
No, Z, I do like that question because it's about power a lot when it comes to booking and everything like that. But also people have their roles. Like Ziggler for a long time, he kept his job because he could sell and book well. Sometimes some people need to sell and it's not just your turn. I'm just doing the move on you. We both working. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Ziggler was really good at that.
You like Ziggler and how he shake his hips and flick his head and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the time, that's his job. That's his role. And then, quote unquote, jobber to the stars, he got to do it to a higher caliber because he can do it at a higher level.
And then Tyree, we got them comedic roles too, like R-Truth.
Exactly.
When it goes down, R2, we give R2, a little 10 minutes to do what he do and make us laugh, and it gets the ratings up.
Y'all want 98K quick.
Exactly.
He's 50.
That whole 24/7
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Everybody does want TNA, R-Truth, Ron Killing.
So that's what I'm saying.
He's still a great in-ring performer. Like if you go back to his NWA TNA days, he was great. He came to WWE.
But also, you gotta remember, there's a lot of other jobs backstage too that needs these professionals.
Exactly.
What was the era that
who's in the PC right now? Who's about to be head trainer soon? Only Lorcan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my dude with the finger.
Only Lorcan.
Only Lorcan, number one.
Like, come on. Like,
let me answer
that. Like who just produced the women's match? You got Jason Jordan.
Yeah, Jason Jordan.
Tyson Kidd. Stuff like that.
Tyson is great. He's great at what he does. Like
that's
your
role. Maddie's training all the indie guys, all the indie people.
You also got Lindsay Dorado down there at the PC.
Lindsay Dorado's making gear for people.
I do feel like they X out a lot of the legends or people that they could use.
Yeah, but y'all don't like the
why X them out when the people that they already have are doing a great job at what they're doing?
Well, I'm talking about the trainers and everything like that.
So wait, who's Mark Henry working with right now?
He's doing his own thing.
Hold on,
because that Tim, man, bro, I've been people.
You got a question, Tim?
Hella talent.
Yeah,
my fault. I used all these names.
Tim got a question, and then they want to hear EJ talk. So
Hey,
Tim,
don't even don't. That's my people. Don't.
hey
EJ,
man, they
they
want to hear you
requesting
talk.
you, bro.
They want
EJ,
to
they
Don't.
talk, brother.
summoning you,
That's
bro.
just
Everybody
my
gets a
people. They
chance.
trolling me. Don't even. Listen.
I seen what you said too, Zeke, but go ahead, Tim.
So I want to ask everybody on the
Tyler
panel
Breeze,
this
he
question.
does indie shows.
We were talking about our truth,
Mhm.
and the one thing that I don't like about the WWE is they have a lack of managers in the company. Do you think he could be a good manager for somebody?
I never thought of that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Nah, I
You
could
talk
see
like one
him.
of
I
those
could
comedian
definitely
That could
see
be
him.
very
Is there like
interesting.
a comedian one?
On
Like somebody don't take
Like y'all
stuff
remember
serious?
homeboy that was with Team Hell No, the therapist or whatever.
Oh, the
Yeah.
therapist, yeah, the
Or
Oh,
doctor.
whatever. Yeah, the therapist character that was around them. I need to have I miss like having a lot more comedic characters, bro.
Yeah,
I
but
think our truth
he's
could
doing
just
that
be
now.
around that.
Every stream, dog.
He's doing that now, though.
What the fuck is
No,
going
but like
on,
to just
bro?
team him up with like a wrestler.
funny, no.
Yeah, but like, remember how they tried to use Bob Backlund and primetime player man? What was his name? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
You
what was
talking
that
about
name?
Titus O'Neil? You talking about Titus O'Neil,
no, his
Tyree?
partner, Darren
Oh,
Young.
Darren
Oh,
Young, Darren Young, Darren Young.
Darren
Yeah,
Young.
they did that for like what was that? 2016 or 15?
that
Something
was
like that.
2010, like
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about
2012.
no. He's talking about Darren Young and
Bob
when
Backlund.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Make
they were
Darren
still
Young
out
great
there.
again. That was around
Oh
2016.
yeah. Make Darren Young great again. I remember that
I
old
remember that
thing.
too.
Nah,
You feel me? So it's just like there's certain roles for certain people
I like the
that
Mizdow thing a little
Oh
bit.
my God, Star.
I got a
I
question.
did
I
like
got a question.
the Damian Mizdow, the whole stunt
He did his
double
yeah.
thing.
copy
Yeah,
of
I like
Miz.
that. I like that gimmick. Yeah.
I got a
Sometimes
good
it
question. I want to
yeah.
hear what y'all think. So how y'all feel about how Gunther's being treated right now? Like, when I was treated, like how his career is going right now.
I love
What
it.
y'all feel about that career killer
They just
Love
want
it.
to
gimmick he
push
got now?
him.
No.
I
I
don't
love
know
it.
how I
Nope.
feel about him yet. I don't know if I don't like him because of the heat that he's getting because he's a heel. He's
Mm-hmm.
a heel. So of course he's supposed to get heat.
Of course.
But at the same time, I feel like we also have issues with writing that might bleed onto him that we
No.
attach him to. But I just think that majority of it is just that he's a heel, guys. He's a heel.
I think
Well,
it was personally
Okay.
I
funny
think
how he I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Z.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty funny how on Monday Night Raw when he had played AJ's music and people really thought AJ was gonna come back out.
And he just
That was
started, wait,
that was
that man trolling,
hilarious.
bro.
I think his trolling gimmick right now is working for him because he has to get people to hate him because he is a heel. And I think he's doing really good at that right now.
I
Yeah.
do think I'm expecting way too much. Like I was saying the other day, because when you get like that big heel spot, I feel like I'm expecting something kind of like how like Randy Orton did, like kicking people in their head or so. Like I'd be expecting way too much.
Like
But it's
demon
like he
time.
can go out there, people are not gonna like him anyway because the spot that they put him in, and like we could agree on, a lot of fans just accept whatever is put out there. To be honest, you don't even got to try that hard. You just got to be like, yeah, I did it, and it's
Well,
gonna
hold on.
work.
How do
Yeah.
you feel about how he did
So what do
Dragon
you
though?
want?
Look how
Ilya
he did.
Dragunov?
Look how he did Dragon.
No Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee, yeah.
Oh,
Look how he did
Dragon
him.
Lee.
Yes,
Boy, he
he
put
choked
hands
that
and
man
feet on
out.
Dragon Lee.
No.
he's
So
I don't
hit
know. My
so
opinion, like, I don't know. I just like NXT UK Walter better. Like, I just feel
It's a
like
it's a
I
different
do
gimmick
need,
though.
I do
I
know
do.
it's a
I get
different
it.
gimmick, but I
what did
just,
he do there?
well, I just feel like the wrestling, like, I feel like
Oh, brother,
he,
he
I
hasn't
just feel like
changed.
it was something like different. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I just think it's way better than as being
He's a better
opposing.
worker
Like,
than
I
him
want you to be opposing. Like,
Look,
you
I just feel as if like low key, I just feel like Gunther
because
just
he
needs
lost
to
weight.
continue to develop the
no,
character.
not because
I
you
think
lost weight. I
He
don't
needs
know.
to
It's just not
develop
the
a character.
same.
well he like cause the
This is
character
why
cool. The character is good. I like him right now.
we need
I'm
to
a Gunther
develop
fan,
a
period.
character.
But
What if
I
I
just
just
feel as
call
if
him
fans need to
Ozempic
give him.
Gunther? I don't
I
know.
think fans need to
Oh
give him more
shit.
time. I think we need to give him more time. I think he got something good working for him right now, and we got to nothing but to respect it.
I do think this is the most he's like done like kind of successfully in the terms of like being taken seriously on the main roster and getting put in that spot. Because when he came
hold
up
on.
for a certain point, I don't know, at certain points, like we weren't really like looking at him. Now they're putting him kind of in a high spot. So I like that for him. I'm just not. I'm just like not entertained.
Go
Huh?
ahead, Tari.
He's the longest intercontinental champion of all time.
I know, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm just not entertained. Like I said before, I'm kind of like a weird fan.
That's a
I be
personal thing.
expecting too much.
What you expecting? Because this is
Like
probably
what I
his best
said
gimmick, to
before,
be
kind
honest
of
with you.
like, I don't know, like, and I talk to people or whatever who are kind of like stuck in the era of like the John Cena, the Edges, and everything. Like, I'm just saying, I'm looking for like the bar to be. I'm not saying these people are ever gonna be them, which kind of sucks. But I'm just looking for the bar to be higher than what it is.
They're caught in the middle of nostalgia and wanting to evolve. They're caught right directly in between. She just said she wanted somebody like Edge, but then you wanted something different. But then Walter was good back then, but because he got into shape, he's now worse or something.
No, what I'm trying to say is like, and I've watched through the years and everything like that. I think like peak, just like NXT or just like whatever of how the product was at a certain point in like, I would say like 2014 to like 2017. You can kind of say 2018. I just feel like they could hang with them on their main roster more. Like you can consider it more of like a third brand and not just like a training grounds. Like I thought they was actually doing a thing. Like you had the Kevin Owens, the Sami Zayns, you was, I don't know, like you just had like a lot of people that I think could compete with them, and just the bar, they were getting it back from the PG era they had went to before that. If you kind of get what I'm saying, it kind of sounds like I'm talking in circles, but I'm just trying to get my thoughts together.
No, I got you. But this is the equivalent of like liking an artist when it's only you and a couple of friends know him, and then when he goes mainstream, he's like, I don't think they sucked the soul out of him or something like that. He sold the soul and all that good stuff. When he's been doing the same work again, what works in NXT UK is not going to do the same in Alabama, which is not going to do the same in Brooklyn, which is not going to do the same in Ireland.
Well, I'm just talking about his, like, to me, his, just like I said, like the way he was just like opposing, like it's like nobody really.
Against Tyler Bate,
he's
going against Adam Cole,
yeah,
he's going against Ilya Dragunov.
I see what you're saying.
This main roster, big time. Who is he going against? He's going against Damian Priest and Jey Uso.
And I get like that's why things work.
It's been the writing. It's
no,
weak.
It's not. And watch. Yeah, it's gonna the same thing's gonna happen to Oba. Watch, because when you forget, Drew's the same size as him. You forget, Orton's the same size as him, but he plays a lot smaller than Oba. Right or wrong?
You asking me?
I'm asking the room.
Oh, okay. Can you repeat that one more time? Because the Royal Rumble playing.
I said it's gonna happen. I said it's gonna feel the same with Oba because you forget that Drew McIntyre is the same size as Oba.
And yeah, do you feel like people are just like they just see a lot for him, or they see what he's doing in NXT now and think that's gonna stand just a test of time? Because that's how I interpret that people feel.
It's gonna be tough.
So what you're saying, basically, the size of the wrestlers, like Oba in NXT was facing smaller wrestlers than he would be facing on the main roster, right?
Yes. But a lot of those NXT wrestlers aren't really developed like that.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm just saying, like, you got people in certain spots, like they just moved up Trick. You had like Trick, you had Oba, like you had those people in those like more main NXT spots, and I don't know. I feel like they were kind of rotating Oba Femi, like in his matches. They kind of kept repeating stuff, like what they call him, a triple threat warrior. I don't know.
Rotating.
All right.
Yeah, like I don't know, like kind of rotating the same type of booking. So I don't know if we could you think we can compare that to the whole like Walter thing, like how he was wrestling smaller dudes? I don't know. Everyone is not big, is what
Why do you think they put him in that position on Monday?
The
like Warriors are not small.
I guess to make it like look better and not just a tiny how you don't like the whole jobber thing, but that type of situation, because they was doing that with other people like back in the day, like, and that's just so predictable. So I guess they were trying something different, but still they jobbed to him.
I don't think you know what you want.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I guess I'm just not entertained.
Because it doesn't help. It doesn't help if Oba beat up Akira Tozawa. It doesn't help him.
Well, would you say like some other people like that are trying to say that he needs to get into certain matches with like Brock or like other people that
Why now?
You said right now?
Why now?
I don't know. That's what they said, and I'm just trying to more understand that. I feel well, I was in like a different like live or like I see a lot of comments where well, yeah, and that's why I can't like I don't really like get along with most wrestling fans because I can't see what they see for real. Like in certain people, like we get in there, like we get in a, you know, we're moving up and everything like that, but I'm not gonna put them in the same conversations with legends right now.
I hate y'all. I'll do anything to replace y'all. Try to face my like that's how I feel about wrestling fans.
Well, I do think they're also trying to like they're trying to put things in people that are just not there yet.
Yes.
Like I'm not like hating or saying anybody is trash or whatever, but I'm like, you can't say, you know, Oba Femi is in the same category right now as a Brock Lesnar or whatever.
What does that mean though exactly?
I give it about 6 months. They'll say he can't wrestle.
They do turn. Like it's all over the place is what I'm saying.
I'll give it about 6 months. They'll be like, Oba can't wrestle.
Yeah, they get. I don't know. Like I just, and that's why I'm frustrated because it's just like I don't know. Like with me and Kashayla, we were in a live where people, I guess, were saying that Roman Reigns is just the #1 top goat of the entire company. Everyone included John Cena, Edge, and whoever else, and we was just like, wow, like they got y'all brainwashed. Like I'm not saying
people are entitled to think
it's trash. I'm saying he has done a lot in the last 5 years, but it's kind of like they hated me because I said when they put out this whole bloodline thing and stuff like that, it was hella calculated and hella smart because, you know, they did have Drew, you know, holding down the COVID era. And I think that was amazing for him and everything like that. And then, you know, they kind of was thinking about whoever else. And then his like shine kind of diminished. And now he's been getting it back like in the last couple of years, whatever. But I just feel like they forget before the bloodline when they hated Roman, they said he couldn't cut promos. They said he was just out there enthroned. And I used to be a Roman fan, but I'm not going to sit here and say that he is in the top like 1, 2, or 3. Like, I feel like when they put him out and stuff, it's kind of like, what else do you have? Because they did put Roman over Seth at that point. CM Punk wasn't there yet. Cody wasn't there yet. So I'm like, it's harder, like for like I would say the legends or whatever. Like you got a lot of people like in the pool that like you could say are lit, cool, whatever. But when you are in a certain era, of course you're gonna shine and be way bigger when they're not even like really doing that much. Like I just feel like, and when we talk about Roman Glaze, like I'm not saying that he's trash or whack, but I think that people like put too much like into it, like to disrespect a lot of the greats and legends. I feel like that's crazy.
But to not consider him one is kind of ignorant to me.
Oh yeah,
no, I'm not saying that he's not like in the top of people that they have, but would you say yourself that he's over John Cena?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the issue was. I'm like,
but
you're
there's
giving
an argument for it.
Well, no, I know it. I know everything is an opinion, and people are like, this is scripted, this is not real anyway. But it's like they were trying to say that any of somebody left. Any of Roman's like they're just saying he had more main event matches or classics or whatever than John Cena. Like they were just really putting like them down or legends down. And I'm like, the recency bias is crazy. Like,
I mean, but that's how everybody in like their era feels. So that's I don't.
And
really
I was like, right, exactly. And in my head, I'm like, when did y'all start watching or whatever? Because it's just like to say that things are fact is just kind of crazy to me. Like you could have an opinion, you could like whoever you want. Like me personally, I love Bray Wyatt so much, but I'm never gonna say that he's better than John Cena. I just wouldn't do that.
But
you know what I
no
mean?
argument for it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you would have caught me like 10 years ago, like, or whatever, I would have said that he's my number one. Or, well, he is my number one. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not just going to go trying to convince people that somebody is the best just because I like them without actually, you know, showing respect to the actual, like, you know, legends of this thing.
Yes, but sometimes some of these newer guys are just flat out better. This is Michael Jordan versus LeBron all over again.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You
so
know
you're saying Roman versus like not CM Punk, Roman versus John Cena is like
this is LeBron, this is LeBron Jordan all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, what are we gonna? That's this whole like thing about it. This is what we want though as wrestlers, to have those arguments.
Yeah.
To have those points. Oh, you're like this person better than this person.
It's crazy because I know everything like is most of it is like an opinion or just whatever. But I guess when people start actually, you know, putting down certain like stats or like it was so funny in the last live that it was in, and I'll never go back into it. It's like they said that this Roman versus CM Punk promo was better than any promo that John Cena has ever cut on anyone and any feud that,
and those people are called weirdos.
And that's where I'm coming from. I'm like, you could like somebody, they could be. I said, what do y'all
That's
think?
called glazing.
Okay.
That's called glazing.
I'm gonna clear it up. Because it was a debate between me and them. And what she's referring to is
hold on, Caleb. Shayla, what you got? We got 5 minutes. And
okay, I'll make it quick. I'm sorry.
All right,
Okay.
you good?
So
you good?
They said that basically that promo on Monday was Roman and CM Punk's best promo out of all the promos that CM Punk ever had. Roman had never had, and I was like, I could see it being probably Roman's best. I could see that, but I'm not saying that's CM Punk's best because I personally said I have CM Punk and Seth's promos over that because they didn't cut some good promos together, and that's where it got to like the Roman glaze, and I think that's why she was getting kind of frustrated because they were calling people like what was the word they was using? Like basically like you No, like I don't want to say delirious. I think it was something like, you know, you're delusional. There you go. You're delusional for saying that Roman is not better than Seth, not better than Cena, not better than CM Punk.
Better than Seth.
They even said that Roman Reigns is a better seller than Shawn Michaels. That's what I logged off. I was like,
the recency bias could definitely,
and that's what she's trying to get off. And I hear what she's saying, but to go with Tyree, I agree with him too. I feel as if a lot of times, like that's what makes wrestling fun, having these debates, because everybody has their personal opinion. Me, I can say Cena over Roman. Somebody else could say Roman over Cena. It's fun to me to have these debates because that's what makes it wrestling. I think where it gets disrespectful to me is when people try to put down somebody's opinion.
Exactly.
Because they feel like, oh, I'm better than you because I know more than you, or I'm this, or I'm that. And I feel a lot of times, like Tyree said, we have a lot of people when the wrestler give the fans what they want, they will flip-flop on it. Because Roman Reigns, for example, they gave Roman Reigns title reign 2023, they was booing him. But that's what y'all wanted. That was the GOAT, right? That's who's the person that was on the top. I feel like he said.
They did the same thing to Cena.
Exactly. We saw what happened to Cena.
For him.
It's really just all about the moment.
Exactly.
Because they tried to also say, I'm sorry, I'm going to make this real quick.
Yeah,
they tried to also say right after the Shield or the, 3-4 years out of the Shield that Roman Reigns was running circles over Seth. Like Seth wasn't out here doing his like doing his, like, I'm not trying to curse, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was holding that down. He had so many big moments, so many big matches, so many title runs. It's like, I was just saying, all in all, like all around at that point, you know, from like 2014, 2015 to like, I don't know, 2018 or 19, Seth was holding it down, but they forget about that because they can't see past this last 5 years of Roman Reigns being put at the top where he is. And I'm like,
For
don't
sure, for
disrespect.
sure.
You can't disrespect people who was holding it down or who was above him at a certain point.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this part, and I'm gonna say this real quick. I only down people opinion because they're not based in facts. And when I try to bring facts in, you know what I'm saying, I'm the you know, I get screamed on. Because
They hate
I like
us.
to
No,
be fair.
I agree. When if somebody come up here that's saying something that's completely just out of line, of course you could be like, oh yeah, y'all just talking, y'all just yapping, y'all know what y'all talking about. That's
They'll
valid.
jump people.
That's valid.
Yeah, but no, like try to use my experience and be like, hey, this is not what happened. This is not this. It doesn't happen that way. You're kind of you're not in the right direction of your statement. Like at least do that. I say it all the time. Like, and the ambulance is here. Come here for me. No,
Like Dean Ambrose.
that's the wrap it up box. No, no. It's when it's like I'd say all the time. It's like, if you go to a restaurant, you don't like the food, go to a different restaurant. Don't go to the kitchen and tell the chef how to cook. You know what I'm saying? When you start getting technical and start thinking you're in the business and stuff like that, that's when I have a problem. It's like, nah, you haven't done anything that I would have done. And I tell people all the time, it's like Scalabrini, like the White Mamba would say to like college students or people in the street, like, I'm closer to John Cena than you are to me. So it's like it's like I'm trying to go to the right direction, but I'm not trying to like stifle everybody's opinion. I'm just want to guide them to the right way and not be so weird and fickle about wrestling.
Right, they'll never be convinced. Like, it's not like you're trying to convince. It's just like you just trying to, like, they can't see no one else's point of view because they love somebody so much.
Yep.
And we'll never get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have a combo like that.
Just like when everybody now blames Triple H because it's cool.
Yeah.
It's weird. That's weird.
Is it?
Okay.
Blame your favorite for not being good enough. Or not
Great
being good enough for that spot.
conversation. We
This live was
appreciate
riveting.
everybody coming in here. Z, Crusader, Tyree, EJ. I can't remember the other people, but everybody that's been here, we appreciate that. We do go live Monday and Wednesday and also Friday. So Friday is an open discussion. So if y'all like to come back and pick this back up, you can, or you can talk about whatever, because there's a lot of wrestling going on throughout the next 2 days. We go live around 3 Central, 4 Eastern. And so it'll be a couple hours. And
y'all come through. Open discussion. We'll talk about Dynamite a little bit, what's to be ahead on SmackDown. We'll probably, I don't know, me and Ken, we might check into TNA. Both of us have been paying too much attention to TNA.
I watch it all. Yeah, I watching people going to see what's going on.
But I'm gonna have to get back into the TNA bag a little bit just to see what's going on over there. But we appreciate all y'all coming up. Tyree, always appreciate you having up.
Jay was in here too, another wrestler. Jay.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still in, but he was in here too.
We'll get Jay up here. Yeah, we'll get Jay up here next Friday if he come through. But yeah, appreciate all y'all coming through.
I like the catchphrase
as well, Sean. But yeah, we'll get all y'all through here. Tyree, I'm almost clear, bro. I'm on the cusp, bro.
You know where the school's at.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna hop up there as soon as I'm cleared. I'm gonna hit you up.
Holla at me.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. We out.
All right. Hey, appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all stay safe out there. Talk to God as well. You know, he's listening.
Talk to
him.
Be easy. Stay